Yes, people. What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Saeed TV. We are live. We are back live with another video, late night video. You know what I'm saying to you? It's been a minute since I did one of these late night vibes. Hope you lot are doing well. Please smash a like for the video. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. We're nearly at 93,000. Or is it 92? I'm skipping. It's 92. We're literally less than just over 150 away from 92,000. So please, guys, if you are new here, please subscribe to the channel. And yeah, man, people, we got a calling show. You lot have been asking for calling shows. I've been kind of saying, yo, I don't know, I've been busy, etc., etc. Well, right now I've got my grapes. You can see the grapes there. Can you not see the grapes? Yeah, I got my grapes. I'm ready to chill. I'm ready to vibe. And yeah, man, Big Six Extra. Nah, I'm not on there, bro. KG, shout out to KG. He's on there, my bro. But we gonna work. We gonna work regardless, man. I'm gonna catch up on that show tomorrow or something. You feel me? But yeah, man. Calling show, Man United fans only. That will be helpful. Only Man United fans. Link will be pinned to the comment to call in. You must have your camera on. And like I said to you, Man United fans first. Obviously, we're talking about Tuchel. Are you Tuchel in? If you're Tuchel in, come and have a word. Come and have a say. Let me know what you think. Are you Ten Hag in? You know, maybe you're backing a manager. Maybe you still believe in this manager. Or, you know, are you Ten Hag out? Or what's your solution? Is it Zerbi? Is it Tuchel? And if you want to talk about anything, you want to talk about Martinez, you know, back in the Man United squad and obviously training, let me know about that. And also just in general, anything you want to talk about Man United, the floor is yours, people. I'm going to link it right now in the chat. Here's the link to call in, people. Link to call in is coming in the chat right now. First come, first serve. Like I said, get your camera on. Oh. What have I got? Oh, shit. I got Matisse in the playback, yo. I don't know what I'm doing here. Why have I got Matisse in the background, man, on playback? I was like, yo, why am I hearing that nonsense? Yeah, no, not nonsense, but I'm hearing Matisse in the background. I'm like, yo, what's going on here? But shout out to Matisse. But yeah, Big up to everyone who's locked in, man. Not the greatest start there, but listen, pinned. I'm gonna pin it to the bottom top corner now. Pin chat right there. You go. Pinned. Guys, call in now, people. Call in now. Bro, they man are ready. They man are ready. We got AA United TV. Big up, bro. I hope you're well, my guy. Hope you're well. How you doing, bro?
Nah, I'm good, bro. What you saying? How are you? How you been?
Yeah, man, not too bad. Not too bad. I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm gonna give you the floor. You've got around about 5 minutes to have your say. The timer is starting now. Big up to you. Yeah, man. Talk, bro. Talk. What do you want to talk about?
Nah, for me, I just wanted to talk about Ten Hag. Like, there's a lot of people giving him excuses, you know. He's got injuries, he's got this, and he's got that. Like, at the end of the day, post Ferguson, I genuinely think that he's been our worst coach throughout everyone. If you look at it, he's been the worst one. He had so much expectation. We literally got him from Ajax to play a certain style of play. The majority of the players that people are complaining about and saying, oh, he don't have the players, he literally brought them in. You know, he's brought in a lot of players, especially from the Dutch league. So there's no excuses here on why he can't play that style. You know, you can make the same case with, you know, Spurs. He's playing his style no matter what. Like, loads of teams just play it. Even Palace, the guy literally came in 1 month, 2 months into the job, and he's already got them playing really well. So I'm not trying to...
Glasner.
Yeah, Glasner, yeah. He's got Palace cooking, man. So at the end of the day, Ten Hag, like, he's not good enough. He shouldn't deserve like another chance at this club, especially with Ineos. Because for me, if they were to give him another chance, then that means Ineos aren't serious. They're not a serious ownership, because like, they made all that movement around like changing from the outside, the structure. So for me, they should be getting rid of him. And as for the Tuchel thing, I'm not on board with this Tuchel. I don't rate him not like that. I don't really like him, because people will say, look at his CV, but did we not try that with Mourinho? We tried that with him. He's literally like another guy that's going to paper over the cracks. And even his style of play is boring. I watched that Madrid game. He got battered.
Yeah, let's be honest. Yeah,
he got battered. Like, Alphonso Davies's goal literally came out of nothing. But other than that,
you were remember? Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, Tuchel is not the one, man. I feel like with us, we're so focused on like the ready-made managers, but we don't understand that we need to start from scratch. Like, we need to actually, we need a coach that can coach these players. Like, we've not had that since, bro, you can go all the way back since Van Gaal. Like, that's probably the last manager that actually had us playing a certain style. So for me, I would look at managers like De Zerbi. I would look at managers like even the Dortmund manager. Bring him. Look what he's doing with Dortmund. I'll even get him at this point. So yeah, man,
he was under pressure, you know, before Sancho came in. Funny enough, Sancho comes in and he, you know what I mean, he steadies the ship.
Bro, Sancho, this guy he's so good as well, because like he's been massively scapegoated by United. You know, like if you look at our forwards right now, there isn't a single forward in this team that's actually better than him. Like, for me personally, like, I would say Sancho is our best forward alongside with Diallo. Like, obviously, none of them get really the game time. So that's why people talk about, he should apologize. But, you know, even if he was to apologize to Ten Hag, he'd be having 10-minute cameos against relegation teams. He wouldn't like, it's all like an ego thing for this manager. Do you get what I'm saying? Yep. So, yeah, man, like, technical players, they don't really thrive at this club. But, yeah, man, Sancho, you know, he's in the final now. That's egg on the manager. Do you get what I'm saying? That's crazy.
But in terms of, obviously, the Ineos, like, are you worried that they are going to, what's it called, make the wrong move? Because, listen, Potter rejected the Ajax job, you know? Like, I'm not saying Southgate is going to come, but he's lingering around and whatnot. Like, are you worried that Ineos could, for what they've done well, it could come crashing down, man?
I am a bit scared. I can't lie, because like we've been linked. I don't believe the Southgate rumors yet, but
same.
I've seen like the whole Tuchel thing. Like he's twerking for this United job, by the way. Tuchel, he wants this job so badly. So for me, after all of the appointments that Ineos have done, if they get this manager wrong, it means that no change has really happened at this club. Do you get what I'm saying?
None.
Like I said Tuchel, he's another guy that's just papering over the cracks. A cup manager. He's gonna, all the players that we don't like, he's literally gonna try and play a back three. Like even with Chelsea, like people said, oh, but he won a Champions League, but he didn't really have Chelsea competing in the league. Like he doesn't really. He also leaves teams in a mess. He leaves them in a mess. So let's say in 1 year's time, and plus, I'm not really in this whole or FA Cup or Carabao Cup. I just want to see good football. I just want to see my team play good football. So yeah, Ineos need to be careful, man. Like Graham Potter, he's decent, but I would rather him than Tuchel. If it was yeah.
Okay.
You know what? The reason why I would rather Potter, like, even though I don't think he's like the top coaches, he'll at least get us playing decent ball, and then if it don't work out in 2-3 years, you can get someone who's better. But that's why for me, I wanted like a De Zerbi or even that German manager Nagelsmann, like, but he took the German.
Nagelsmann. Nagelsmann.
Yeah. Even Flick is a decent option as well. So
that's the one I want. But who knows, man. But listen, bro, AA, 5 minutes is up. Big up to you, man. You gave some good points there. And yeah, we'll chat soon, man. Big up, bro.
Take care, man.
Love. Big up to Double A, I believe it is. Big up to you. We've got a super chat here from Brian Holiday. Big up Brian Holiday. He says, Saeed, my bro, you, my bro, but my team has to hand Man United an arse whooping this weekend. Would you rather win and see City win another Premier League or Arsenal win? I said it, bro. Arsenal win. You know what I mean? That's just me, innit? But obviously, different people, different situations, innit? But that's just me. Let's bring in Amino. By the way, guys, keep everyone. I can see everyone loaded in the back, man. But make sure Man United fans only. I know there's other rival fans that want to have a chat, but guys, there's a lot to talk on United, man, and I don't think we have time for other clubs, man. So big up to everyone. Hopefully, maybe we can do another one, all Premier League clubs another time. But big up to everyone who's locked in. Make sure you lot are liking the video as well, people. Aminor, how are you, brother? Can you hear me?
Assalamu alaikum. I'm very well, thank you, Saeed.
You okay, brother? How are you?
Very well. Sorry for it's been a bit fuzzy. It's not meant to be fuzzy at all.
No, don't worry, bro.
Okay. Yeah,
floor's yours.
Thank you. I'll keep it about 2-3 minutes if I may, Saeed. So in terms of the manager point, I know it's gonna sound controversial, but I actually wanted Ten Hag to succeed. I really wanted him to succeed at the start. You know, I was in the same place as you were, Saeed. You know, we at that time in the market when we were looking for a manager, if Liverpool were scouting for that looking for a manager at that time, or Man City, they would have gone for Ten Hag. So we were right to say at that time Ten Hag was the guy. But sometimes it's okay to change your mind, and it took me a long time to realize that actually Ten Hag, the theory works in his mind. He's probably theorizes into, this is how I want to play 3-1-6, etc. But trying to adapt that into the Premier League, and knowing that you don't have the players, I think he's just not the manager for us for next season. And I think for me, the big issue I've got with Ten Hag is not his football philosophy or style of play. I think I can see what he's trying to do. It's his communication style.
Yeah.
Communication style and his stubbornness. Saeed. He only has plan A. And Marcel, I love Marcel, right? But Marcel keeps calling on plan A, but there needs to be a plan B. There needs to be a plan C. He doesn't have that.
Marcel, man, he's got a warrant for him, man. There's a warrant for Marcel, bro. You're not seeing it, bro. Marcel's got a warrant, bro.
Okay, Marcel, I'll send him a super chat United View as well. So
make sure you tell him United View. There's a warrant for him. At Saeed TV.
So for me, that's the reason why I want Ten Hag to leave. It's not because I don't think he's a good coach. I think he's a good coach, but his stubbornness won't take us to where we need to get to. But actually, I just want to flip this slightly. So I don't think Ten Hag should be our manager next season. I don't personally. But I think there's something that needs to happen before that. I think we need to pay the money to Newcastle and get Dan Ashworth in ASAP. The reason why that is we need at the structure level, what is Dan Ashworth and Omar Barada's style of vision? What do they see as this is our blueprint in terms of the type of players we want and the style of play? Once they've sorted that plan, there's this is what we want to be. Which manager allows us to implement that plan, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So that's why that's the next step for me. Once that gets sorted, in terms of managers, I don't have an inkling of what I've honestly said. I've not done enough research on other managers in the market.
So Tuchel, De Zerbi, they don't tickle your fancy.
Well, to be honest with you, we've had managers in the past, Mourinho, Van Gaal, who have excellent CVs, and they're not being able to succeed. The one I'd say, and it's a bit of a long shot, I'm more than happy. I'd rather give a young and up-and-coming manager the role, just because they'll have the structure behind them. At this time, hopefully you'll have Dan Ashworth, Omar Barada. They'll have a vision. They'll know what their blueprint is, and they will tell the manager, "We want you to play this way. These are the type of players you want to get." So for that reason, I'd rather go for a young and hungry manager. So there's a name I'm going to shout out. I know this. Brace yourself, Saeed. But
okay,
I've given a bit of thought to this. Gary O'Neill for Wolves.
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were gonna say that. See,
Honestly,
you know what it
I
is
think
with me with him. I think it's too soon, man. Because he's already had what 2 good seasons. He had 1 good season at Bournemouth, and then he's had a fairly decent season at Wolves. Can he make that step up? Does he have the charisma?
He potentially could if Dan Ashworth, Omar Barada, and that crew back him.
Okay.
So they're not back him. Sorry, that's what I'm going. If they, whatever their plan is for Dan Ashworth, the style of play, if Gary O'Neill is the guy that can implement that style of play for them, then it shouldn't be a problem because they'll give him time. They will not allow him to sign the big money signings that we did in the past. For example, putting Casemiro on a 5-year contract or Alexis Sanchez 400k. Those signings are gone. I genuinely think with the way we're going to move, we're not going to do those luxurious signings. We're going to be going for players who have the potential to grow and be coached under a good setup. That's why I think, Saeed.
Okay, fair enough. Just under 5 minutes. Big up to you, Amino. I see you always in the comments and that. Big up, always supporting the channel, man. So big up, man. And we'll catch up soon, man. Yeah.
Thank you.
Big up, bro. Big up to Aminor comes in there. Let's bring in my guy from LA, man. I'm gonna be there this summer. We're gonna be there, man. So DJ Paul, we're gonna have to link up, man.
Yeah, you already know what's good, bro.
Yeah, man.
Listen, I don't
Talk
know
to me.
What else to say. Like, I'm not even pissed no more. I'm just on vibes at this point because this club.
There ain't no vibes though. What vibes? What you talking about vibes, man?
It's
what
not
vibes?
even vibes. It's just. I don't know how to explain it. It's just annoying to me now. Like, I'm beyond talking about Ten Hag at this point. I called it August 19, 2023 when we played Spurs. I said this guy needs to go. People were looking at me like I was crazy. Now, all of a sudden, it's not crazy anymore. And it's funny now, all these Ten Hag inners who, love this manager so much. We lost on Monday. Can't find none of them.
Told you.
Everyone's missing. All the ones you get on your channel. Marcel, Mr. B, all of them. These guys are not saying anything. They're gone. They're like, listen. But when it's time to talk about why he deserves 4 years, they will come on when it's convenient for them. Listen, man, I'm done with it. Listen, Ineos, you have one job to do this summer. It's not hard. Like, FA Cup or no FA Cup, I don't even care about the FA Cup. In fact, honestly, I would tell the FA right now, you could just give the cup to City. There's no need turning up because these guys are not going to play for us. These players are spineless.
They didn't do it last year when the treble was there.
It took 30 seconds for City to score. So if that's going to happen again, you might have to just write a letter to the FA just tell them, listen, we're not turning up. You just give the cup to City, and you just move on. For managers, Flick or De Zerbi for me, I don't care about Tuchel. I was in your comments yesterday actually talking, and people were like, "Oh, Tuchel's not really bad and everything." I'm just like, listen. The first caller said German Jose. That's really what he is. We've seen Jose Mourinho before. I don't want to see that again. And what's the point? United are a cup team anyways. United have been a cup team since Fergie left. We've made 8, 9 finals in the last 9 years. Why do we need Tuchel really just to do the same thing again and then maybe get top 4? Like, at this point, we actually need to strip everything down, sell everybody. Like Nuruddin said, I'd rather use the transfer budget to actually pay people off like that. A fat boy, Luke Shaw, send him out, tell him to find another club. He's overweight. No. We have to be honest now because we protected these players for too long. They need to all fuck off. Honestly, Bruno needs to go as well. Rashford, I've said my thing about Rashford. He needs to go. Go to PSG, go wherever. That is just not United. Maybe Arsenal. I don't know. But we need to move him on. Maguire, McTominay, Wan-Bissaka, heck, Hoyland. We need to actually let this guy go. I've been telling you guys, this guy's not good enough.
Nah, come on, man. Come on.
No.
It's too early, man. It's too early. One season is too much, man.
No,
the kid's
man,
20 years old. Relax, man.
He's not good enough to lead the.
Oh, why? What have you seen in your first season to say get rid?
Have hold up play. He can't even hold the ball up. Like, I'm serious. Like, I've watched this guy. I'm like, what are you doing? That Ethan Wheatley guy, he has better movement than him. I'm not lying. The Wheatley guy has better movement than him. Seriously, like Hoyland.
But can we not play him as squad player next year? Are you looking at him like what I do? I'm judging him as a starter. He's not a starter. Next year, he beds in. He comes off the bench. He's second fiddle. You know, and he works his way in the team. For me, too soon, man.
We have too many squad players. We have too many, and it's just we're a team of squad players. There's no standard 11. It's just, okay, you know, maybe this player could be on the bench and that player could be on the bench. We need to move half these players on. Mason Mount as well. Oh my God. I'm with you on that.
I'm with you on that. I'd sell him. Sell him. I'm with you on that one.
Mason Mount. Like, every time I don't even know if this guy is really a United player, because anytime I watch a United player, I'm like, yo, like, I don't see him. We gave him the 10 position to play on Monday. Barely noticed him. This guy's a waste of space. He's a useless signing. And I just listen, man.
Yeah. Before you go, last question. Yeah, who do you want in? Because I don't think I've asked you. Give me the manager you want.
It's between Flick or De Zerbi for me.
Okay.
De Zerbi. I wouldn't mind Potter too. I think Potter's a better option than Tuchel. But
okay. Paul, we'll catch up soon, yeah?
Yeah, big man. Up, LA,
man. Yeah, man. Message me on Instagram, bro. Come on, my guy.
No problem.
Big up, man. Big up to Paul there. Super chat from Adiwali. Of course, Adiwali will be here when we hit Hoyland, man. Hoyland is ass. He got to go. We got scammed. We paid a lot of money. Don't get me wrong. We paid a lot of money, but I'm not willing to get rid of Hoyland. I disagree with Paul, but I'm not willing to get rid of Hoyland just yet. Let's bring in Tired. I know his name's not Tired. Your name is Kaneki. It's a Kaneki, isn't it? Your name,
yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Man.
How's it going?
On, not too bad, man. How are you, man? How are you, bro?
Is in my name. I'm tired. You know.
Talk to me. The floor's yours, man. The floor's
yours.
All
right. So let's go. Let us talk about Ten Hag. I told you in October that shit was going to get worse. It got worse.
Yeah, you did.
All right. So that's 1. 2. Erik Ten Hag needs to go. And this lazy scouting from Manchester United needs to stop. This lazy thing from Manchester United. Oh, if you get rid of Erik Ten Hag, who will we get? You have the Stuttgart manager in Hoynes. You have Pierre Sage from Olympic Lyon. You have Almarim. I can name you 10 managers off the top of my head who can fit in Manchester United right now that play better football than Erik Ten Hag. Don't start with me on this. I don't want to hear the excuse. I really don't want to hear the excuse. It's completely stupid. I want to have a conversation with Marcel, a very nice Christian conversation with Marcel. I'd love to have
he's missing. We don't know where he is.
You know where he is? He's with all the people that supported Ollie, that told me when Ollie win, I shouldn't celebrate. That's where he is right now. He's with the Ole Gunnar Solskjaer backers that told me not to celebrate when Ole Gunnar Solskjaer wins a trophy. I'm still waiting on Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to win a trophy. I'm still waiting. Yeah? You want to come tell me about system and he never had his players. We spent $75 million on the Asgardian Miley Cyrus up there twerking on people. I never...
Come on, man. Let's not do this.
Every single moment the ball go up there, twerk. Really? 75 million for that?
Yeah, but you know what it is though. What did you now? Let's just put it. What did you expect from Hoyland though? Be honest.
You want to know what I expect? The same thing I saw when Greenwood came through. That's what I expected.
Nah, come on, man. Greenwood was a generational talent, man. Come on. And Hoyland isn't. Hoyland isn't as talented as Greenwood.
How did Anthony Martial look when he came here?
He was unbelievable.
Okay,
I knew what it was about when he was at Monaco. To be fair, I kind of knew what his game was.
So what you have for the Asgardian Miley Cyrus then? You have Ellen DeGeneres on the left wing, where right now needs to go back to La Liga. This brother needs to go to Osasuna, brother. You have that freaking Peruvian fidget spinner over there, so on the other side because he's not Brazilian.
Lack of quality, man. Lack of quality. Lack of quality.
Lack of quality. You spent $95 million on that dumbass. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Everybody using excuse. Oh, he didn't get Harry Kane and Frankie de Jong. Okay, so we have Harry Kane. Who's going to pass in the ball? Yeah, the Portuguese Quasimodo. Is he going to pass in the ball? How much goal will Harry Kane score with Bruno Fernandes behind him? Bruno Fernandes couldn't even play with Cristiano Ronaldo and Cavani. He's going to be able to do anything with Harry Kane. MBE fat boy over here, so yeah. This fan base sat down and defended that freaking notorious EAT at left back for years. I've even been called racist because I don't like Luke Shaw. Yeah,
he's got to go, but he's been there for a while, man. Been there for a while.
Yeah? You have Brick for Brains at centre back right now. 73 points that dumbass has cost us. But I'm hearing that we need to get rid of Rafael Varane. Then you have Onana. I'm telling you right now, if Onana ran into an airport right now, that dude wouldn't catch his flight.
Jeez, man.
These are the guys. I'm going out to all Man United fans. Every single one of you ingrates out there, yeah? Go through your keep for 1 year, and sell video. Your keeps are on that pitch, keeping us in mediocrity. You want to know who to blame? You can't blame Sancho. You can't blame Pogba. Can't blame Fred. Can't blame Ronaldo. You can't blame anybody. Your keeps are on that pitch, keeping us in mediocrity, and you're asking me who to goddamn blame. They're out here talking about injuries. Look at Chelsea. Chelsea has had more injuries than us. They're above us. Newcastle has had majority of the key players out this season. Newcastle is above us. You spent $400 million to finish 8th. And you want me to pity you?
Give me your solution. You got 30 seconds left. Give me your solution.
Give me my solution. Easy. Manager. I'm going for Hunes from Stuttgart. I want him or Almiron.
Good job this year.
I want him or Almiron. Yeah, him or Almiron. That's it.
Yeah. Almiron's got a release clause, hasn't he?
Yes, he does.
Release clauses.
Yeah. It's 17 mil.
17 mil. Okay. Kaneki, big up, bro. Listen.
Yeah.
We're gonna chat again soon. After the season finishes, we will chat. Big up, my bro, man. Always love, yeah?
Yep.
Big up. All right, listen, man. Kaneki went in, man. Let's keep the ball rolling, guys. 700 people in the building. 721. Let's get them likes up, people, man. Listen, if you got things to say it, man. You know what I mean? As long as you obviously don't go mad. Kaneki was on the, you know what I mean? He was on the periphery there. You know what I mean? But big up Kaneki cooking, I can't lie. But listen, let's get Kevin. Football. Oh, listen, Kevin, man. I know your hair was short. I was like, that's not Kevin, man. But yeah,
what's up, bro? How you been, bro? All good?
Yeah, man, not too bad, man. How you been, man?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good. I just can't wait for the season to be over, man. Like
talk to me, man. Talk to me.
I've been watching like the playoffs. I'm like, dude, I can't even bother with this team no more. But yeah, man, I just wanted to say, like, you know, honestly, like, we just need to get this guy out. Like, at this point, I mean, obviously I care who comes in, but I don't care. I do care, but I don't care because as long as, look, we as fans made the choice that we wanted Erik ten Hag, right? Sometimes the fans get it wrong. Ineos is coming in right now. They're supposed to be making the right choices for the right managers and the right people in charge, right? They're the ones that are supposed to find the solutions of the next Xabi Alonso or the next someone else. You know what I mean? So this whole thing about like not having the right manager, the right person at this time to get the best out of these players is false. So this is why I'm on Ineos watch, because they need to be the ones to make that decision. And as much as people could say like, oh, who are you gonna get? You know, we were just fans. I mean, obviously we could have our opinion. These guys are professional sports men who are supposed to make that decision for us and prove us wrong, right? So that's my thing. I don't care who we get. I know there's going to be someone out there to get the best out of these players. That's number one. Number two, like, I don't get why people say to keep this guy in for another year to work under the structure, because we've seen like the structure is not going to take a year to fix. You know what I mean? It's going to take a while to fix. It's going to take like 2-3 years to get rid of all these players realistically, because we're on high wages. We're so far back, and people want to give this manager another year and just waste time, because honestly, what structure do we have to implement? We barely have time. We barely, we have an interim CEO at the moment. We don't even have Dan Ashworth in at the moment. So realistically, people are like, oh, give him to Christmas, bro. If you're gonna think that having him, having a structure this summer is gonna improve anything, it's not. If anything, it's gonna make things worse. And we've seen that Erik ten Hag can't get the best out of the players that he has now. So why give him more players so you could just ruin them? And like, let's say we get Olise, that I don't see him.
He's gonna bench him. He's gonna bench him.
Exactly. He's gonna send them to he's gonna send them to the car park and eat Lunchables at the car park.
Bro, trust me.
This guy's an egomaniac. Like this guy just needs to this guy needs to leave. Like he's the type of guy that needs the players to thrive, for a system to thrive. It shouldn't be that way. It should be the other way around. It should be the coach's job to get the best out of these players, and a manager's job is to find and play the best, and to play to their players' strengths, not their weaknesses.
Facts.
And this guy has not been doing this all season. All season he hasn't been doing it. He has been playing to these players' weaknesses. Got rid of Sancho. Could have done Sancho. We could have done with Sancho in this team right now. We could have done with him, but his ego is too high. And this bald Lex Luthor dude just shows that he wants to be better than others. And for me, that management is another crucial point. Like his man management is just absolutely terrible. So in my opinion, I don't care who we get. If they want to get Tuchel and they want to get Graham Potter for a year, I don't mind that for a year. It doesn't have to be long term. All these people are like, oh, I want a long term manager. It doesn't have to be long term. It could be for a year to just get the best out of the players that we have now that can manage these players in a better way. Because realistically, these players are.
So you wouldn't mind Tuchel then? You wouldn't mind Tuchel?
I wouldn't. Honestly, he wouldn't be my choice. But if they pick him because they see that he can manage the players a little bit better, that he will actually organize the team or something like that. Something that Erik ten Hag never had, right? Something like a stepping stone manager is what I'm trying to say. Like I see them as that type of managers, a stepping stone manager to do a job for right now, right? And then when the time is right and we have the structure fully implemented and all these things, if they do well, great. We give them, another extend their contract or whatever, and then we get someone else. You know what I mean? But for me, that's where I stand. Like it shouldn't be to the point where we got to give Erik ten Hag because we haven't seen him with this structure yet. That is BS, because we've seen and we have the evidence in our face. It's like your girl is cheating on you and she's cheating on you and you're not doing anything about it. And you're like, yeah, she's going to change. Or I was talking to Flawless. He's like, yeah, she fell and slipped on the piece or some, you know what I mean? Like, bro, you're just causing yourself more pain. You already know what's up. Move on. And that's what we need to do, man. So this guy, get him out. I don't care who we get in, as long as they have a vision and and it's our jobs to hopefully buy into that vision and hopefully get the best out of these players in the moment, and then eventually hopefully be challenging. But yeah, that's my thing, bro.
Nah, big up, man. Kevin, we'll catch up soon. Yeah,
big up, bro. 100K party coming soon, bro.
Thank you. Yeah,
I'll be there. I'll be there.
Come on, big up, man. I appreciate it, man. Come on, man, bro. Love. Let's bring in right now Ben. I think Ben is in the building. Ben, you okay, mate?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. How are you, man?
Sucks to be a United fan right now, mate.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's just not going well, mate. I've been to Old Trafford twice this season and near enough walked out both visits.
Damn, what game?
It was the City game. So, because obviously a year before that, I went to the Arsenal game and the City game as well, and we both won. So I was on a kind of a wee bit of a win streak, and then decided to go for my birthday. But sadly, it was let down. Sadly, because it was absolutely awful to witness. But just very quickly, obviously, I'll just get through it.
Yeah, go for it.
So I see what a lot of people have been saying already. The fact that people are saying that they don't care who we bring in is completely mind blowing to me. Like, we just need to just do a complete reset. Forget about we need what's best. Like the manager to work with these players. Forget about all that. Forget about all that. These players are absolutely garbage. They need fucked off out in the summer, and we just need to get a full reset and just start over. But the thing is, regardless of who we get in, we need to forget all this fucking. Okay, we need to play two CDMs and one cam. Forget about playing with a number 10. You can. I've always said a 4-3-3 is what Man United need to do moving forward, because Liverpool play. Like, who's Liverpool number 10? Who's City's number 10? Yeah, obviously you can say De Bruyne, but De Bruyne
interchanging.
Exactly. Yeah. So in defensively, like when we're defending, I want Bruno, Casemiro, or Manu. I just want them all to be in line with each other. None of this fucking Bruno pushing up to a second striker. This is why our midfield's so open. That's big criticism for Ten Hag. And obviously Amad Diallo not getting starting as well, which he's proven so many times, and he just doesn't get starts. It pisses me off. But anyways, I think that'll be the main thing I want for whoever the next coach is someone to play a 4-3-3. Forget about 4-2-3-1, 3 at the back, 5 at the back. Forget about that. I want a 4-3-3. But in terms of what managers I'll bring in, it's 2 off the back of my head. It would be De Zerbi and Michel from Girona.
Michel.
Get me man, bro. Get me
I like your idea. I like your thinking, man. I like it.
But the thing is with De Zerbi, he plays a 4-2-3-1 with I forgot the cam in Brighton. I forgot the cam.
Baleba.
Yes. So he plays. He does play with a number 10, which I don't particularly like, but I like De Zerbi as a coach. Whereas Michel plays a proper 4-3-3. So that's kind of leaning towards Michel because we don't really know him well. And also a big shout out to the Bournemouth coach. There's something about him. Like I think he has potential. Yep.
Oh no, Iraola, you mean?
Yeah. So he's
underrated, you know. He's underrated, man. I think
he really is.
Yeah.
I mean, when we were at the Fatale.
Wow, Old Trafford.
Yeah, Old Trafford too.
Old Trafford, you know what I mean?
Old Trafford too. Hansi Flick, I'm not really keen on him. Tuchel can fuck off. That game just summed it up for me. Nope. I don't. Nope. No. Even Chelsea as well. Nope. You can piss off. And then I think this is when the chat's gonna like hit on me as well. I'm not Ten Hag out, and I'm not Ten Hag in. I'm just Ten Hag out. If he leaves, I'm like I don't really care. Like I'd rather get Michel in over Ten Hag any day of the week, because that's Ten Hag's biggest problem right now is he's not picking the right formation. He's playing with a 4. It almost seems to be we're playing like how Leeds played Marcel Bielsa. We played a 4-1-4-1, so only one in the midfield, and then 4 like proper like forwards, and then you got Højlund up front. So it sounds like we're playing a wee bit more like his, but just show how Leeds were terrible under Marcel. Obviously, I still rate Bielsa, but it is what it is. This didn't work out for him, but now that's where I am.
Before you go, what's making you like split? Like, as in, like, what gives you more kind of like to be like, you know what? If we keep Ten Hag, it can work. Like, have you not seen enough to suggest he's not good enough for the job, or
it's not really? It's not really that. Well, I mean, obviously the new structures came in, so I'm more leaning towards like just giving them a chance, see what the crack, what players we get in the summer. But it's not even that why I want to keep him. Is I'm just really worried that if he goes, none of these bloody players will go like with him. I'm just really worried, you know. And he has let me down big time because I'm a big Ten Hag fan. But I think that it's just the big issue is it's Bruno Fernandes. As soon as he gets out, bro, I'm telling you right now, we will play so much different. I'm saying this. I know obviously Crystal Palace we played shit, but bro, no. You need physical and technical players in that midfield. I'm telling you right now, you will see a different Man United team. Garnacho, he needs time. Højlund as well. I've seen a lot of people give him Højlund hate. The guy's got a good weak foot. The guy's got a good shot in him. The only thing he needs to work on is his bloody feet, his movement.
Yeah, his feet.
That takes time. Like you can't all just come into one like season. Like, come on.
Yeah. But Ben, now solid chat, man, and we'll definitely talk soon again, man. Big up Ben, man.
Big up the chat, by the way.
Big up, man. Dobby's in the chat for Ben, man. He spoke well there. Let's bring on Umar. Is it Umar?
It's Omar, brother.
Sorry, Omar, I read it in Uma. I don't know why I read it as like that, man.
Oh, no, I blame my parents, G. Blame my parents.
Oh, okay, big up. Nah, big up, man.
Well, firstly, congratulations on nearly reaching 100K. And,
thank you, brother. Thank you.
Seeing humble guys like yourself and the rest of the Big Six doing.
Yeah, I appreciate it, bro. Come on, man. Appreciate it. Come
on,
bro.
But yeah, no, dude, like onto the managerial situation. I think there has to be a little bit more of a realistic outlook on things. Like, I think we need to I think the fan base need to get their heads out the clouds a little bit. Like, FFP and PSR are hovering over us like the Grim Reaper at the moment. Like, we're not going to be like, given the flurry of summer activity that we're bound to see, I mean, incomings and outgoings, we can't be paying 17 million compensation for Roberto De Zerbi, who would be my first choice in an ideal world, or trying to get Michel from Girona, who is employed by a club that's affiliated with Manchester City. Lest we forget.
True.
As good as a manager Michel is, like, City will have first option on all of their players, all of their coaching staff, all of their managers. So I was the guy in the super chat in the Big Six earlier who mentioned someone like Tuchel for a couple of seasons before bringing in Kieran McKenna. I genuinely think that is Ineos's long-term goal, because as flawed of a manager as Tuchel is, I can't think of anyone that's realistically available, and as an upgrade on Ten Hag, by the way, who can bridge the gap between what we need now to what we need in the long term. And sure, like McKenna caught a lot of heat for, working under Solskjaer and working with Carrick and whatnot, but I don't know how much of Ipswich you've watched, but like
I watched them quite a bit. They play some good football, man. Back-to-back promotions ain't joke, man. And Championship is one of the hardest leagues in the world,
brother. It's arguably the toughest in Europe, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And Ipswich, right? The way they play kind of is a callback to like late 90s United. Fast, furious. I think they rank really high in like attacking third tackles as well. They press really well. They got good wing play. Like their wingers and their fullbacks are demons. So, like, I think we just have to like get our heads out the clouds a little bit. I get the fans' frustration, and the
bar isn't that high. When you deep it, like we're not asking for a lot. I mean, Tuchel, De Zerbi, they're not like elite managers. They're just like we were thinking top managers, but now we're not anymore.
They're really good managers. They're not elite. They're not. No one's saying they're Pep or Carlo. They're really good managers who could immediately improve us in the short term. But De Zerbi's a long-term guy. Due to the compensation and the fact that Brighton have fallen off a cliff, like circumstances notwithstanding, he's not a realistic get. And like one of Tuchel's biggest flaws is recruitment. That's out of his hands with Ineos. He is not going to be in charge of recruitment whatsoever. And we've needed a DOF ever since David Gill left in 2013, and I think it's about time United stop with the whole giving the manager supreme power over everything, because as bad as Ten Hag's done this season, he's been left with the fractured parts of at least 3 of his predecessors. And this is where Ineos comes in. This is where a capable sporting operation can map out paths and projects that go beyond whoever's the head coach. Keywords, head coach. Hence why, like, by June 1st, either Ten Hag stays or we hire Tommy Tactics. I'm like, even though it's not an ideal scenario, I wouldn't be too pissed off with either one, but I fully expect McKenna to be Manchester United manager by 2027.
Wow, you're really on it, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Like it's what it is though. I think with McKenna though, I just feel like for me, like sometimes you got to spread your wings, man. And United is just a poison chalice, man. I mean, that's my
let him breathe with Ipswich. Let him keep them up for a couple of seasons. They play good football as it is, and that's something we've been crying out for years. Like when Solskjaer, he plays better attacking football than Ten Hag. That says a lot. That really does. So like I like the look of McKenna. I don't want to give him the keys to the kingdom too early. Let him breathe at Ipswich first. Let him like hone his philosophy, refine his tactics, get a feel of what the Premier League is like. But winning a couple of cups under Tuchel for a couple seasons, I wouldn't say no to that. We have to be realistic. This is where we're at right now, man.
Yeah. Listen, Omar, man, thank you for coming on, man. You've made some good points, man. Some people are not with the Kieran McKenna, but listen, you know what? I'm going to refer back to you in a couple of years. Omar was the one that came on his channel. I said, Kieran McKenna.
I will do, bro. But yeah, more life, brother, more success.
Big up, man. Thank you.
Take care,
bro. We'll search you, man. Big up to you, man. Big up to Umar. Super chat on Adewale says, why shouldn't we pay 17 million for De Zerbi? I don't get this McKenna stuff at all. 17 million for De Zerbi will be well worth any one player. Pay the money. And Adewale again, man. Big up to you, man. Appreciate the donation. He says, Brighton are about to have the third highest finish in the Premier League history. Stop putting De Zerbi and my United expectation on Brighton. It makes no sense how people rate De Zerbi at Brighton. How do you want McKenna and don't want De Zerbi? Let me let Omar answer that quickly before you go. Do you want to answer that quickly before you go?
I was actually about to answer that in the super chat. I like De Zerbi is my first choice. In an ideal world, I would love to have Roberto De Zerbi manage Manchester United. You know, like, but we don't live in an ideal world. You know, this is a club. It's 630 odd million in debt. Like Jim Ratcliffe's purchase, like his 27%, which is projected to grow over time, only cleared out 150 odd million. Like this is what United fans need to realize. This is a long-term process.
Yeah.
There is no quick fix to like something that to an institution that has been ruined with neglect for the last 10 years. I'd go even further back when we sold Cristiano Ronaldo for 80 million and Alex Ferguson only saw 20 million of that money. We had dreams of getting David Silva and Luka Modric. We ended up recalling a 36-year-old Scholes out of retirement. We were forced to play a 39-year-old Ryan Giggs in central midfield because our owners didn't match the manager's vision, and we have suffered as a result. So we have to be realistic. Like,
no. I think it's just tempered expectations, and then once United fans do that, then it'll be a situation where we can all just peacefully watch Man United, innit? That's it, man.
Yeah,
Omar,
it's the most unrealistic fan base on planet Earth.
Now you don't get that though, because we all want the best for United. We're just so ego.
Exactly.
Now listen, man. Omar, thank you, man, and we'll catch up soon, brother. Big up, bro. Big up, man. Big up to Umar. Let's bring up real King TW. King TW. How are you, brother? How are you?
Yes, I'm all good. I'm all good, Saeed. I'm all good, mate. So yeah.
Big up, man. What do you want to say?
I'm going to mention a lot of things, but I'm going to mention Erik ten Hag because he's the manager. Obviously, I've wanted Erik ten Hag out since the Galatasaray game when we lost 3-2 at Old Trafford, because when we lost 3-2 at Old Trafford, like his tactics and the way that he's treated Jadon Sancho and the way that we leave Casemiro isolated in the midfield is absolutely ridiculous, and he contradicts himself every single press conference, and the way that he treated Sancho was absolutely disgusting. So I want Erik ten Hag out. I wanted him out since the Galatasaray game when we lost 3-2. So that's where I stand with Erik ten Hag. Now some of the players like Rashford is not Marcus Rashford and Bruno Fernandes. They are not good enough to play for Manchester United Football Club. Scott McTominay is not good enough to play for Manchester United Football Club. They don't have the technical ability. They don't have the footballing IQ to play for Manchester United. They don't have the basic fundamentals, and obviously Erik ten Hag signed Højlund as well. I get your point, Saeed, that you want to give Højlund time, and I see two sides of it, but I'm not a massive fan of Højlund. But but I get what you're saying, because in a certain system, he can look good in in a certain system, but looking good in a certain system, that does not make you a good player.
The
You
thing is,
get what I'm trying to say. So this is the thing, and I am worried about Hoyland's fundamentals, because he struggles to hold up the ball. He struggles to link up with teammates. He doesn't get into pockets of spaces. He doesn't run into the channels. He doesn't run in behind enough. He is not in the right position to score goals. Like, if you look at an Ivan Toney or a Harry Kane or a Karim Benzema, they will drop deep when they're not getting service, and they be spraying passes to the forwards and to the whole team. Players like Ivan Toney, Harry Kane, and Karim Benzema, they will get the team up the pitch with their technical ability and their IQ. And this is the problem. Rasmus Højlund does not have the intelligence. He does not have it. And the intelligence, and the thing about intelligence and technical ability, you can't teach those stuff. Those stuff are naturally born. You know, like that side. They're naturally born. So that's the concern what I have with Garnacho and Højlund, is that they don't have the technical ability and IQ. And same with Rashford and Bruno. And I think the biggest problem is at Manchester United is we've signed a lot of young players, and we've said that, we're going to give them time, but at the end of the day, time is earned. It's not given, really. Time is earned. So this is the thing. So yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Who do you think can? Obviously, we never talked on the manager situation. Who do you think can do well in terms of the managerial situation at Man United?
I want to either see De Zerbi. I want to see De Zerbi, or like, basically we need to start off from scratch. Like, I've heard a lot of callers today, and a lot of them have said similar stuff, and I do agree with most of the callers that we need a rebuild. And I think De Zerbi would be perfect. I don't think Graham Potter is a bad shout. I would take him over Tuchel. I don't think Tuchel's a good solution. I think it's just a quick fix. I don't think Tuchel's a long-term thing. So I would take, my number one would be Roberto De Zerbi at Brighton. That would be my number one. But also, what wouldn't be a bad shout is, I know that we won't probably get him, but I really rate Eddie Howe, what he's done at Newcastle United. Like the way that he's rebuilt Newcastle to a stage where they're competing for Europe and stuff like that, with all the injuries that they've had. So I rate Eddie Howe highly as well. That's what the caliber manager I think we need. We need a De Zerbi or an Eddie Howe. That's the type of manager I think Manchester United need. So yes.
No, big up Real King, man. You made some good points, man. I can't lie to you, man. I didn't expect the Højlund one, but listen, I think next season we'll find out whether he can adjust and adapt, man. But Real King, big up, man.
Let's get Saeed to 100k, people. Let's get Saeed to 100k, bro. Big up, Saeed.
Love. Big up to you, man. Big up to Real King, man. He made some good comments there. Let's bring on Joshi. We got Joshi, Ahmed, then Abdullahi, then Ashur. Noah's in there as well. So listen, people, I'll get to you one by one. Don't worry, people. Next one, Mr. Joshi. You got 5 minutes. Let me know what you want to talk about in the next 5 minutes, bro.
Good evening, Saeed TV. Thank you very much for having me on, mate.
Big up, man. Likewise to you, man. The floor's yours, my friend.
Thank you very much. Well, all I gotta say is this manager is probably the worst manager I've seen in my whole entire life, Saeed. You know, I'm sick and tired of all his excuses in the press conference. I'm sick and tired of him speaking about the injuries as an excuse this season. It's just absolutely jarring to listen to. And I've absolutely had enough with a lot of these players. This manager should have been sacked after the Crystal Palace game, after we lost 4-0, right? Because that was an absolute disgrace. Nobody was performing out on that pitch whatsoever. The only one who can have his head held up high the other night was Kobe Mainu. And obviously, I would have had him sacked after that game because it was an absolute horror show. There's just nothing from these players, and I'm sick and tired of number 10, Marcus Rashford, which on my YouTube channel, I nickname him number 10 because I've absolutely had enough of him. He is so lazy. And number 11, Anthony Martial as well. Colin Lincoln out in this football club. He's been at this football club for too long. He's been here just making up the numbers. And Mason Mount, what an absolute joke. We gave him the number 7 shirt, right? It was all a PR stint, honestly, why we gave him a number 7 shirt. The Glazers wanted to make up the numbers, and also the Glazers, I knew that they would not sell 100% of this football club. I knew they still wanted to own some of the football club because what they've done over the years, they absolutely lowered the standards of this football club. They've not rebuilt Old Trafford. They've not rebuilt the training grounds. They brought in some very poor recruitment. You know, Ed Woodward was a disgrace, and so was Richard Arnold as well. Both of them a disgrace. Now, the worry for me is the next manager, whoever we bring in. You know, if we keep this manager on for another year, I am Ineos out. If we bring in Gareth Southgate, I am also Ineos out. And 21, Anthony, to me, is the worst Manchester United player ever. Yes, he tries and that, but he's literally the worst signing ever, I believe. And Andre Onana has not exactly been very good this season, but I believe he needs another season to develop and get more confident in that. But hopefully he will get confident. But getting rid of David De Gea was an absolute disgrace. You know, Golden Glove.
Wanted him gone. You never wanted him gone, did you?
Yeah, I never wanted him gone. Okay. You know, I believe he had a couple more seasons left in him, to be honest. But I honestly thought he did a good job in that. And the problem is we have too many players who need replacing, you know. And my worrying thing is that Ineos have got to get it right, because if they don't get it right, it's going to get real peak for Manchester United. You know, it will set us back a few years. So it's really important. My next ideal manager would probably be someone like Hansi Flick, a Thomas Tuchel. I don't want to deserve it because I believe he's not ready to step up to a big club just yet. And Gareth Southgate, he's not exactly won anything with England. So thanks for having me on the Saeed TV.
No, you too, mate. You made some good points, man. And make sure you follow his channel. Is that your channel name there, yeah?
Yeah, Mr. Joshy J. I'm so close to the 1K, Saeed. I'm on about 925.
There you go, people. Make sure, guys, put his link in the chat, yeah? And subscribe to his channel, man. Big up to you, bro. We'll catch up soon, yeah?
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Big up to you. Let's bring on Ahmed Fawaz. How are you, brother?
Hello, bro.
How are you, man? Salam.
I'm good, man. I'm good. Salam. How are you, man?
Yeah, not too bad, man. The floor's yours, man. You got 5 minutes to talk. What you want to talk about?
My brother, listen, essentially, we're rock bottom. Even below rock bottom. Even below rock bottom. For me, what I need, I want Roberto De Zerbi as my first pick. Whether it happens or not is another matter. We're not even linked to him as other managers.
Strongly.
I don't know.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. About Tuchel, yeah. You know, okay, let me just say something about Roberto De Zerbi. Why I need him? Because I need a manager that can play us how to pass the ball. We need players that know how to pass the ball.
Yes.
Where players are so bad, so shit. We need to buy players that know how to pass the ball, keep possession, the basics. We're the worst coach team in England. I'm sure of this.
Yeah. Absolutely. More than you can believe.
So I'm tired of all this. For Tuchel, yeah, I'm not his biggest fan, but he might be the solution to the solution. He's better than others. I don't want Southgate. I don't want Potter. All these rubbish managers. No. Tuchel might be the solution to the solution. I know he's not a long-term manager. He might come for 3 years, steady the ship, getting some players. But his problem is why I'm not against Tuchel. I don't want him. He's not my first choice. But why am I against him? Because also United, the manager, is not only about tactics, playing good football.
Man manager.
He has to have the personality. He has to have the personality. Tuchel has the personality. He has the personality. He made problems in PSG, made problems in Chelsea. Chelsea not his fault actually. Bowley fucked him off from the team. But from all the realistic things I'm reading on Twitter and all this, I think he's the best option out of a bunch of bad choices actually.
You know what? I think you're right. You know, we need surgical kind of solutions, man. We can't be dealing with a short-term fix now, man. Because we miss out on De Zerbi. He's gonna go to maybe, I don't know, Bayern Munich in maybe a year or two or whatever, you know. And we're gonna miss out. Yeah, there you go. And that's not what we need. Yeah, Berardi. Yeah. It's true. In terms of the players, you know, how much of the players would you get rid of this summer?
That's priority number one, bro. Okay. That's priority number one. For me, if we were getting only 3, I know we need more than 3 players. We need up to maybe 8, 10, but I know it's not going to be possible in one window. It's going to be maybe get like 4 this summer, get 1 or 2 in January, start building year by year like that. But priority for me is to get rid of these players, bro. We need at least, I was telling my brother, if we don't get at least 10 players out of the club this summer, I think Ineos are already
behind.
How they say that they're behind already. Yeah, I think so. Bro.
Yeah,
all these overaged players, all these mentally weak players, we should just get rid of them, bro. Take the hit. I know we're financial. We have problems with PSR and all this, but I prefer to sell a player for a low amount, get rid of him, than paying his wages for 1-2 years, keeping him at the club, start making leaks to the media, they should not get rid of all these players, bro. Start building from there. Show the other players that might not leave this year, that they keep, that you're no longer important. I already think they did that. This article that came out that they're selling all of the players are for sale except Garnacho, Manu, and Hoyland. Yeah. I think this is just like to tell Rashford and Bruno, all these big heads, that you're no longer important anymore. You're no longer the big head in the team anymore. I think so. I hope so, bro.
Let's see. Ahmed, thank you, man, for coming on, man. And we'll catch up soon again,
Thank you, bro.
Big up, bro. Salam,
Thank
yeah?
you, bro.
Big up, bro. Big up, bud. Big up to you. Let's bring on Abdullahi. What are you telling me, brother?
Bro. What's up? Salam alaikum.
Alaikum salam, bro. How are you, man?
Yeah, I'm all right, man.
Alhamdulillah, man. Talk to me, man. Listen, it's been a while, man. Talk to me.
Yeah,
Floor's yours.
I talked to you like last year, just before the FA Cup final, and now we're here again. I said to you, things are gonna get worse before it gets better for this manager.
Yep.
Yeah? And that's how it's shown. So yeah, this manager needs to go, bro. And personally, I don't want Tuchel. That guy is not a coach. We Manchester United fans, we need to stop doing this, trying to go for names. We should absolutely, and we should. I don't like United fans, how we're arrogant, bro. When we say like we're a big football club, we don't act like one. If we were acting like a big football club, we'll sell players like McTominay, players like Bruno, players like Rashford. We won't be overhyping these players up, bro. We need to raise our standards. Once we raise our standards, yeah, that's gonna go up to the hierarchy. Because the hierarchy these United fans are gassing up these players. When they see this all in social media, all this PR, all of this, we need to raise our standards as United fans. We need to go back to where we were in the Sir Alex days, and that needs to come from us. I see United fans hyping up Bruno Fernandes like he's a captain, like a leader. Bro, that guy, all he does is, he bitches and moans. That's not a captain. That's not a captain, bro. And I don't want Tuchel. I want a coach that can coach this team. I want a new coach, bro. And I want half of these players sold. And the people that say, like, all of this squad needs to go. Bro, there's not one player from the Mourinho era that's probably here. It's only probably Luke Shaw, Rashford, and Martial. Most of this team is Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and Ten Hag signings. So the people that say, most of these players have been here 6 to 9 years. No, that's not true. Martial's going out in the summer. He's a free agent. Rashford, I want him out already because he's useless. Luke Shaw, that guy is the biggest false image you'll ever see. This guy has a name, Roberto Carlos. You know the disrespect to Roberto Carlos, bro. The way he had to literally earn his career, and you're comparing him to this guy. This guy has averaged 3 to 2 assists a season, and he's on 150k. That is what you call privilege, bro, at this football club. So the fans need to raise their standards, bro. Once we do that as fans, then it can go up to the hierarchy.
Bro, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not nervous yet, but I'm very, very what do you call it, man? Cautiously optimistic about what Ineos are doing,
That's
man.
Me as well. I'm skeptical. I'm just like Nuruddin, bro. Nuruddin, I don't care what they say in the public. Actions speak louder than words, bro.
Facts.
Once these guys show us what they're about, and we need a coach, bro. I'm done with.
That's what I said. We need a coach.
I'm done with Tuchel, bro.
Yeah.
This guy, no, his management even is iffy, bro. Did you see the first leg, the Bayern game? He literally called out Kim Min-jae. He didn't defend him, bro.
Nope.
He was like, I don't know what that guy was doing.
He was selfish, he said.
He throws players under the bus, bro. We don't need that type of manager. We've already had that in Jose. We don't want to do that again. We need a coach that can coach this team because we're clueless, bro. I'm scared against Arsenal on Sunday. You know how crazy,
man. We're gonna get battered,
bro. Whoever's in that stadium, you might as well just not go to that
game.
I'm
there. You know what it is? You know what's mad? People don't realize, Arsenal are a better footballing team than Liverpool. Do you know that, by the way?
Yeah, of course they are. They're well coached.
They're well coached.
Liverpool are just PMP merchants, bro. They're not that good. They're not.
Nope.
Klopp's just making them the better than they are. They're not that good, bro. So I'm just hoping, that Ineos stick to their word, and I hope we can get in the new director of football. I think John Blanc is here right now as an interim for the basically CEO. So I hope we can get Ashworth in, and I hope De Zerbi. People that say we can't pay 17 million for De Zerbi are just waffling. We paid we literally wasted 400 million on a bag of shit, bro.
I know. That's what Adiwale was saying.
United love wasting money on things that we don't need. What we do need is a coach. Once we get that, we can transform this team and we sell players out, bro. That's all we need.
Now, Abdullahi, man, thank you for coming on, bro. Always love my guy, man. And we'll catch up again, man. After the season, we'll catch up.
100K quickly, bro.
Inshallah, man. Thank you, bro.
Come on. For the work rate.
Come on, my bro. Love, man. Love. Big up to you, man. Let's carry on. Guys, keep liking the video, people, man. We're going to carry on. We're going to keep carrying on, man. We're going to get more callers in. Big up to everyone who's locked in. Let's bring in Young Veli. And then we've got Ahmed after that, man. Young Veli, how are you, brother? You're on mute. My bro.
Yo, big upside. Big fan of your channel. You're on the mandem, on the big six.
Come on.
You rants, respect you guys, speaking fast every day.
Come on, man. Big up to you, bro. Love, man.
Big up to that too. Listen, I want to hang out, man. Like, This guy is trash. Like,
For real.
He's the worst manager, you know, in United history, fan. Like,
you like me in it? I told you, it's post Fergie. Post Fergie. Yeah.
This guy's shit, yo. Like, man management, he's not good. Communication, he's not good.
Nope.
Football, he's not good. Like, this guy's trash. Like, I don't see why, you know, guys like Marcel, Ty, Neji, talking, you know, give him time, structure, you know, like some bullshit. Like this guy, this Ten Hag guy, he has showed, you know, he cannot make good judgment. He doesn't know how to identify talent. Like last year when we were linked to Mason Mount, I just didn't understand. I don't get it. And he had the cheeks to give this guy the number 7 shirt. Shirt that Beckham wore, Cantona wore, Cristiano Ronaldo, fucking Mount. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yo, this Ten Hag guy, if I see this guy in an alley, yo, it's on site.
It's on site. Yeah, yo, listen. We're gonna have some conversations, man. I swear down, man.
Yo, it's on site.
Man. What have you done to us? You've tortured us, man. You've tortured us.
Like he and he comes out talking shit. You know, this guy pissed me off. Like, I don't want your channel to get, you know, to get canceled. You know, like I don't want your channel to get, you know, to get shadow banned. I can say some shit right now. Like this guy.
No.
Oh man. See, as for managers, I don't want Tuchel. He's not a good coach.
Yeah.
He cannot coach. You know, I remember I was watching your show 2 days ago with the other guys. Neji was saying, you know, when we lost 4-0 to Crystal Palace, he was saying Tuchel would have done something. I'm like, hell no. The same Tuchel guy lost 5-0 in Bundesliga to a 18th or 16th team.
Yep.
So what's this guy talking about? Like, your side, honestly, man. Like,
you know what it is? I think everyone. The thing for me is that we need a coach in it, man. We need someone who's gonna systematically change us for the better, man. We need to see some good football, man. When's the last time we see some good football, man? Maybe Ollie time, man, when he came in. When you know the interim Ollie, that's the last time we probably see some good football, man.
Hey, you gotta remember, we had Paul, we had Pogba, you know, we had ballers, you know, who just didn't get managed right. Look at Martial now, you know, he'll believe in. For me, I personally want, you know, I want Zerbi. If not Zerbi, we should go get what do you call it? You know, the Michel guy from Girona.
Girona, yeah, Michel.
I don't know too much about Almiron because I'm not gonna lie, I haven't watched Sporting play this season, but I watched Girona play, and I watched a lot of Brighton play this season too. This guy, you know, those coaches, they know how to coach football. They know how to coach players. And they don't have the names or quality of players that United have. You know, in as much as the quality in our team right now is dead. You know, Højlund, trash. Garnacho, trash. Fernandes, trash. You know, Rashford, trash. Maguire, trash. McTominay, trash. We have half of our squad.
How many is good then? Not many, is it? You know what I mean?
Half of our squad, trash. You know.
Yep.
Honestly, like it's sad to see, you know, this guy leaving soon, you know, Martial. He wasted his career at United, you know. Same with Pogba. You know, we've killed so many good players. For me, if people, I know people are saying, you know, it's hard to go get De Zerbi or any other manager. I'll go on my knees, beg this guy, what's his name, Van Gaal, to come back for 1 year. To coach the team to play football.
That's a shout, you know. Nobody said that, you know.
Coach the team to play football. I'm telling you, because beg Van Gaal to come for a year, because he's an old man now. I don't think he wants to stay for a rebuild. Or get him to coach the team. Maybe next year, De Zerbi, he'll be run out of his contract and we could get him easily. But we need a manager who can actually coach these players to play football. We need a structure, and we don't have it. So, man, big up,
man. Big summer ahead, man. Big up to you for coming on, man. Young Valley, man. Big up to you, man. We'll catch up soon, yeah?
That's right.
Love, my bro. Big up, man. Big up to everyone still locked in. We're carrying on the call-ins. Let's bring in Ahmed. Ahmed, how are you, brother?
Hello? Yeah, can
you hear me, bro? Can you hear me?
Yeah. It's a long time no see.
Yeah, I know, man. Long time, man. What are you saying, bro?
Wallah, alhamdulillah. Hope everything is good, man.
Alhamdulillah. Can't complain, man. Can't complain.
Holidays last time I've been here. It's crazy.
Yeah, man.
And we're here still talking about the same issues. Same players, same problems. It's like, like since you see the last time we spoke, like I was still like a young guy. Now I want to graduate. I bought my own car. I'm about to get a job, get married. And we're alhamdulillah, but still, man, I need this club to win. I want to see Premier League. I feel jealous. Up to you. Like, if you remember, like I told you, I live in the UAE, so it's like everyone supports every team from Europe.
Real Madrid, yeah, of course.
You see them, Real Madrid, Bayern. It's like I'm jealous. Like I felt that point of me being jealous, and I wanna feel the same feeling. I wanna get past the round of 16, the quarterfinals. When was the last time we were in the quarterfinals in the Champions League? Think about it. It's crazy. Like I think it was Moyes 10 years ago. Like it's crazy. We're Manchester United. At the end of the day, we should be a big club, but now it's like we even are disregarded by other people who like supports, for example, the big clubs, Juventus, Bayern, Real. But you realize that the only people who I can like argue with and feel like I have the audacity to argue with are only Barcelona fans.
Yeah, I know.
It's actually like bad.
I know. But they've got credit in the bank. They won the league last year, so it's not as if we can.
But still, you know what's the issue? It's like they're not satisfied with winning the league. They want the Champions League. They're different. We want to win the FA Cup against City just to be like, okay, to save some water. We have won a trophy in a bad season. Just to say that. But if you really think about it, it's like it's not a big achievement. So my thing is, Erik ten Hag, when he came, I remember last season, I was actually like in tune with every game, and it was like he gave me like that feeling, we were competing, we were trying. After the
as well, man, we were compact as well.
Yeah, it's like everything was organized. The defense, like
shout out to Lee, man.
Yeah, shout out to Lee Gunner, man. Like I follow him; he's a nice guy. Anyway, up to you. Like he lied. Like I feel like I've been betrayed because I remember the interview where he was like, "I cannot play the Ajax style because I don't have the players." I was shook. After all of these players that you bought, and you bought Mason Mount, and by the way, let me tell you a quick story about Mason Mount. We see when you announced Mason Mount, I had a final. It was on the same exact moment before I entered the hall,
Oh, no way.
And I saw the number 7. I was like, shit. And guess what? I failed because
I knew already.
I was so pissed off. Wallahi, like that's my biggest issue with him. Like you brought Mount, you was 60 million, and he's like on Gary Neville. He's saying, "Oh, I wanted Harry Kane." But think about it. You and other guys in the chat. Did he pursue Harry Kane like he pursued Højlund? No, he didn't.
No, he didn't. No.
So why you continue lying to us blatantly like and that guy Gary Neville? Oh my God!
Yeah.
He's like, it's like I feel like we're like pushed to a corner, and the people who are trying to beat us are our club legends.
Yeah.
The Twitter allegedly United fans, and the players who are like taking the piss, knowing that they are untouchable. And I was so angry when we didn't buy the Qataris because I know how they operate. They will be similar to City, not like Paris Saint-Germain. It's different. You see the Sheikh Jassim, he's like not like Nasser Al-Khalifi, the PSG president. He's he was really wanting it. He was about like, he's also the type of business like a tough business guy. So basically, when he handed these promises, he was gonna do it. But now we're here with Ineos, and I'm waiting to see the result. But at the end of the day, I still like I don't like this feeling because I'm sitting in my home in another country watching my team that I supported since I was young, and I know that these players don't care about me or any others.
They don't.
And they feel like so protected. Like for example, look, we're about to enter 2024, 2025. It's been 10 years now.
10 years.
They only give us 6 months in 2020 up to 2020. Yeah, 2021.
Yeah.
Other than that, what do you have to show for me? Like in the 10 years you've been here,
He's just signed a contract now, so it's going to get difficult to get rid.
A new one.
You know what I mean, yeah, he signed one in. He signed one last year. He signed a contract. No,
we're screwed. And we bought Malaysia, and his guy is gone. Like I even forgot about him until I opened social media. It's like a really bad cycle, and I don't know how it's gonna end. And I see people talking about Tuchel. It's like just no, because we all know how it will end. So why should we go through it?
Should start,
like for example,
go through that again.
Let me remind the people who want Tuchel about a guy called Hansi Flick.
Yeah,
he did so fine. He didn't get sacked because he was bad or bad results. He reached, I think, it was semi-finals against PSG.
Yeah.
But his issue was with the board because he wanted some demands and they didn't give it to him. And the same guy who sacked Hansi Flick, he got also kicked out and replaced by Oliver Kahn. So basically, there is a guy who is available. We will not pay 17 million, 15 million like they say for De Zerbi. And let me come to De Zerbi in like a moment. So we have a guy who has a record, who's known like attacking football, organized. You know the German style?
Yeah.
It's like they make the whole team organized, defend as one and attack as one. And it's like terrorizing. It's not even like I remember. Do you remember that period when Hansi Flick was a manager? Everyone was terrorized of Bayern Munich. Why? Because of the play style. There is a guy available, but they're not looking at it. And I know myself. That's how I want. But I know Ineos will not bring him. You know who they will bring? The Potter guy.
Potter, yeah, Graham Potter.
It's written all over. And
oh man, it's peak, man. It's peak. But
Ahmed,
we'll catch up soon, man. And we'll see, man. But Ahmed, thank you very much, bro. Love, man. We'll catch up soon. Love, bro. Big up, man. Big up to Ahmed in the building. Big up to Craig. Says Kane is another smoke screen. Like the injuries and not having the correct players to play his system. Full of excuses. Time to go. Big up Craig. Big up Lee for the raid as well. Love for Lee for the raid. Please, guys, 800 people are still in here. Make sure you lot are liking the video, people. We're going to carry on for another at least 40 minutes. But we'll bring on Yaz. Yaz, you got 5 minutes to have your say. Have your say, brother. Big up, bro.
Hey, man. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Yourself?
I'm doing good, thank you. First of all, like I'm a straightforward person, and I'm an honest person. Yeah. So before I start, I'm just a person who used to call you a clown on Twitter. I just want to say it to your face. So like, I respect that. You know? Yeah. I call you a clown because like there is stuff that you know about, but you still like have like a kind of an agenda, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was it for?
Because like you blame the manager for the injuries, but there's something that people like forgot about. When we bought the Arsenal guy, the doctor from Arsenal, we started to have injuries like all over the place, you know?
Okay.
I think like there is something wrong with that guy because we kept like getting injury and after injury and after injury and injury. You remember the Casemiro injury?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Casemiro injury, they said like, no, he's fine. And then he went to another doctor. He said like, no, you're injured. See, like there's something with that guy I don't know about.
Can I explain why I said the injuries as well? I didn't say it's fully his fault because I didn't mention the guy that you mentioned there. But I said the intensity in training, we're seeing a lot of injuries midweek in training. And I said for me, the intensity in training and the way we play and our style of football, the muscle, you see the muscle injuries?
Yeah.
I think a lot of it's happening because of the way we play football. It's no control. We're running around, hence why there's going to be muscle injuries. That's why I said I blame a lot of the injuries as well on Ten Hag as well. But that's why I said it. I just didn't say it because I have an agenda. I said it because I you know what I mean, I knew why it was happening. And you've seen it now with Maguire injured in training, you know? So
I respect that. But why that thing didn't happen to Ajax team? Now, some people say like Ten Hag, like he's not a good
Ajax
coach.
is a different league though. Dutch league is a different league.
I understand, but they played in the Champions League. They beat Real Madrid 4-0.
Yes, yeah.
He went to the semi-final.
Yep.
Now let's not forget, like Ten Hag last season. To be honest, like he made me cry when we beat City at Old Trafford, and you were there, and I saw you that you had in tears. That the same guy
it wasn't tears, but yeah, go on.
Yeah. The same guy who promised us that he's gonna beat Barcelona, and we did.
Yeah.
We went to Camp Nou.
So are you
and
Ten Hag in
destroyed
then? Are you
Barca.
Ten Hag in? Are you Ten Hag in?
I'm not Ten Hag in or Ten Hag out, but right now I'm Ten Hag in because there is no any manager that's good.
De Zerbi, Tuchel, Hansi Flick.
No, Tuchel. Come on, we know about Tuchel. And we know about him. Like, he's not like the coach that United want, because we need to rebuild. If you want to rebuild like in a proper way, we need to get rid of everyone, even the players. And then
I agree with that.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
We bring a young manager with the young players. To be honest, I wanted Nagelsmann. That's who I wanted.
Okay.
Yeah, I wanted him. He's he's a young manager with an experience. He got like the right players. If he can buy the right players with a great structure behind him. But he signed like with the German national team again. So we can't get
So you don't believe there's any upgrades on Ten Hag, who, by the way, is what would be the worst performing manager post Fergie?
I understand.
You don't believe there's a manager that can improve the team?
Yeah, I see the football that we play. I said, like, what's going on? But let's not forget, those are the same players who kept doing that for years. They did that with Jose. They did that with Oli. They did that with Ralph. I'm gonna bring it up to you. Ralph went to Australian national team. They're playing brilliant.
Unbelievable. Yeah.
And what happened to Oli? Yeah, he's not coaching, but Carrick and McKenna, they're doing perfect. They're like his right man. And then Jose went to Roma. They won the Conference League. Roma didn't even imagined that they're gonna win like a cup or something. So that's the thing. Our players are snakes. Ten Hag last season, he used to call out players. This season, he stopped doing that after Sancho's statement, because he got enough of it. Because if he's gonna call someone, he's gonna go, "Oh, I'm gonna tell Press Morgan about it. I'm gonna put a statement out. I'm gonna say like Ten Hag's lying." He's just like, yeah, I had enough of that. You know what I mean? If you were like in his shoes, you would do I think you would do the same. If you protect the players, the players are gonna stab him. If he doesn't.
Last question before we go. Yeah. What next for you? Are you happy for Ten Hag to stay next season? Yes,
no, I'm not. I'm gonna tell you something. Until Christmas, if he's doing bad, then he's gone.
But then Christmas, you're gonna be having an interim, and then we're gonna have to waste a season.
I'm gonna have an interim. It's better than having him like for the rest of the season. Because
why don't you just get a manager like De Zerbi and Tuchel and start fresh with the new structure?
If you want to do that, then Ineos is okay. But Ineos gonna bring like the British core, Potter, Southgate. Come on.
We'll see. We never know. You never know. But listen,
I'm sorry for calling you clown. Just I want to be honest with you.
No. I respect that. The fact that you come on camera, for me, you're better than the ones that don't come on camera. So that I respect. We had a conversation, and we keep it as that, man. Thank you for coming on, man. Come on, man. Big up, bro. Big up to everyone in the comments. Keep liking the video, people. Let's bring on Distinct Edge Pictures. Is it? What a name? Is that your company or something?
Can you hear me, Saeed?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's a sort of like a company that I produce like films and stuff. So, inshallah, if people want to check out what I'm doing, then just
man, I'll check it out, man. I'll check it out.
You remember me? The last time I came.
yeah, I remember. This has been a while, so I'm still kind of like getting used to people, man. You know what I mean? But nah, man, the floor's yours, man. Talk to me.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say, man, like all the managers that are being like sort of like spoken about online. For me, I'm more gravitating towards De Zerbi. The others like Tuchel, like he's been at so many clubs, and he's not really a long-term manager. But the thing is, he's got the pedigree. So if he was to come, then he's a proven winner. He's won the Champions League. He's managed big teams. But he kind of reminds me of Jose Mourinho. He's like a 2-3 year kind of like manager. If that's what United want and they want to stabilize the club, at least for the first 2-3 years, while they're kind of like setting up the structure, then that's fine. But for me, he's not like a 10-year manager or a 15-year manager. Maybe, and even then, like in this day and age, I don't even know if you're ever going to find that kind of manager who's going to stay in the game here for like 10 years. The days of Sir Alex here and Arsene Wenger and all of that, yeah, it's probably gone, man. But yeah, but De Zerbi, like he's proven in the Premier League, but the only thing is he hasn't managed like an elite club. But yeah, so in the end, I think if we do go for someone, then I would like it to be De Zerbi. Remember when I spoke to you last time? I wanted Nagelsmann.
Nagelsmann obviously not available now, is he?
Yeah, he's not available now. So, but he was the one for me. He's young, he's hungry. There's something about him. I don't know. He's got that swagger, and I just feel as though that he really would have brought United to another level. But obviously, it's just not going to happen. So for me, it's either De Zerbi or no one, to be honest. But I don't want with Ten Hag. Yeah, I know people are saying even the brother just came on before me saying that I'll keep him till Christmas. That's not going to make any difference. Look, he's had enough. He's had enough time. He's had enough time. He's been there. I've been speaking to my family and my uncle and them, and they've been saying it's painful watching United. This is the worst United team that I've seen in my lifetime. Honestly, I don't even enjoy watching United anymore now. It's depressing, man. You know, it's that last game. Yeah, what was the last game?
Palace.
That was painful, man. Oh my god! The thing is, I knew we would lose anyway. That's how bad it is. So I knew that we would lose because our defense is gone.
Not in the manner.
Yeah, in that manner. Yeah, exactly. The way we lost it was really bad. And I remember where's it? Rance here. Rance was basically saying that even though we got a depleted squad, even then, that you can still try and get a result out of it. And that's where like elite managers like Sir Alex and whatever, they look at the squad that Sir Alex had back in the day, right? 2013, before Moyes took over. That squad, it wasn't the greatest of players, but he made it work somehow and he extracted the best out of them. So that's where I think Ten Hag, I remember when he got interviewed for the Tottenham job, there was a rumor that the reason why he didn't get the job was because of a lack of charisma.
I know, bro. I've seen it.
Tottenham kind of, they felt it and they thought, nah, this guy, how's he going to motivate the players? How's he going to coach the players? So you have to have something about you as a manager. And I don't know, it feels like the players are not responding. But the last thing I want to say is the players bro, like the players are equally responsible. There's a lot of players.
Oh, of course.
Casemiro, he's finished, man. I didn't even know why we bought him. The thing is, I get it, we bought him when he was 30 or whatever, and he's from Real Madrid, but United need to stop buying players in their plus.
You know what? We've ruined him, though, man. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I know,
man.
We have,
We've ruined him, man.
You know the thing is, like, look, he and this whole space in the middle in the gap. He's that player where I think Fred used to do that. Fred had more energy, like he would kind of run about, And if you told him, if the manager told him, that's all you're gonna do, I want you to man mark and shit, he'll do it. But Casemiro can't do that. He doesn't have that discipline. Even Menu, he's picking up that laziness, man, and I'm worried about it.
No, but he's gassed, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
He's gassed, But like with me, like he's obviously for the future, man. But like obviously we brought him on out of desperation here because there's just not enough players. But so that's what I have to say, man.
Big up, man. We'll catch up soon, man. Again, man. Obviously, end of the
season, keep doing what you're doing, bro. Because
I appreciate it.
As I said, you keep it real, man. Like I know there's a lot of United supporters. I don't know, like you just gotta be honest. Look, how much more longer can we go on? Like
exactly.
I don't know.
Exactly. That's all it is, man. Be honest and just keep saying the truth in it, man. But listen, man. I appreciate you coming on, bro. Love as always.
Inshallah.
Big up, man, bro. Big up, man. Big up to you. Big up to everyone still locked in, man. We're gonna bring on Sammy. Listen, everyone who's been waiting. I know you're waiting, but I'm trying to bring everyone on, man. Before we wrap up half an hour, so let's bring on Sammy. Is it Sammy?
Yes, Sammy. Yeah, how you doing, man?
Yeah, man. Not too bad, man. How are you, man?
Yeah, I'm good. Firstly, I would like to say I love your content. Really, really.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
So for me, just to touch on the managers we're linked with, I can't lie, I'm not feeling any manager that you're being linked with in terms of.
Okay, so I'm gonna name the names.
Yeah, so Tuchel,
yes or no?
No. For me, that's a no. Hansi Flick. The thing is, I know he won 6 trophies, but I have not watched enough of him to actually know if he's the guy for us or not. Because I know he managed Germany, but then he didn't really do well with them at the time. You get what I'm saying? So I'm just looking at those small details to see like which manager suits us. Because for me personally, we need to go for De Zerbi because we need a footballing coach.
That's it. I like that.
A guy who can coach these players, and that's something we've lacked since Louis van Gaal. So yeah, hopefully the board have already identified that, and yeah, because personally I don't buy this Southgate links or anything. So
no. They're just, you know what it is? They you know what I mean? Maybe from Southgate's side himself, they're trying to push it out as an option post, you know, the Euros. If he just gets sacked, he's got a job. You know what I mean, bro? He's got a job.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know?
But I do believe like the reason why we're getting the Southgate links, maybe it's because of a new contract. I'd put it down to that. For the England job, because I think his contract is about to end, so maybe that's why you're hearing heavy links with Southgate. But then again, listen, many of these players need to leave as well. It's not just the manager.
Name the players. Name them. Give me the names.
Leave. Bro, the likes of Bruno, Rashford. I'm sorry, but like these guys need to leave. Just keep the young core, like the minors. Garnacho. I'm not a big fan of Garnacho, but yeah.
Man, you don't need to leave Garnacho alone, man. Why is everybody like on Garnacho, man?
Yeah, and also Amad Diallo. We need to keep him. I don't know why he's not.
Let me ask you a question. What is it about Garnacho that you don't rate? Be honest. What is it about you don't rate? I want to know.
Okay, the thing is, like, okay, I like him as a player. Yeah? I like what he does, but in terms of maybe when it comes to playing against the big teams and whatnot, is that the player you're gonna go with?
No, he's more of an impact player.
Exactly, he's more of an exact. That's why I'd keep him.
Yeah, he's more of an impact.
That's why I'd keep him, but not as a starter.
I feel like for me though,
that's
bro,
my problem.
to cut you off. Yeah. He is for me like his downfall is that he's been starting games more than he should be.
Yeah, that's the thing, and that's my worry. And it's the same with Kobe Mainoo as well. That's my big worry. Him and Mainoo, I'm sorry, but they look burnt out at the moment. They look very, very burnt out. And Casemiro, I know guys are on Casemiro, but like again, with those gaps in the midfield, I'm sorry, but any midfielder that comes into this United midfield is gonna struggle.
Talk to them, man.
I guarantee you, if you put Declan Rice, if you put Rodri, all of them are gonna struggle. Simple as. And if Ten Hag was persisting with going with this 3-1-6 thing or 5-0-5, whichever, then why do you sell Fred? Why?
That's what I don't get, bro. You should have sold McTominay, man.
Exactly, because as soon as I saw we signed Mount, I automatically said this is not going to be a good season.
Oh, damn. From then?
Yeah, exactly, because the preseason was not good. Our first game versus Wolves, I don't know how we came out with 3 points. Yeah, and from then it's just been downhill.
Yep,
literally. I can't remember the last time we had a good game for 90 minutes. We are probably looking at Tottenham at home when Conte was the manager.
And Barcelona maybe.
Exactly, and that was 2022. You see what I'm saying?
Jeez.
So yeah, so for me, hopefully just to conclude, I hope the board have already identified the philosophy and the style of play we need to go with in the near future. And hopefully it's not Tommy Tuchel, because for me that's a quick fix for me.
Yeah,
it's gonna be the same story again after next season. So
bro, and then we after a new manager, man. It's crazy.
Exactly.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
listen, Sammy, big up, man. Love for coming on, man. We'll catch up soon. Yeah,
big up, man. Yeah, keep doing what you're doing, man. Love your content and all that.
Thank you, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Take care. Big up. Let's big on Gary, mate. How are you, mate? From Belfast,
yeah, good. Well, yeah, just outside Belfast.
But man. Big up to you, man. Big up. Are you going to the Europa League final, man? Are you gonna go or?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
No,
okay.
Not.
Big up, man. Yeah, man. 5 minutes. You got your say, man. Have your say, bro. What do you want to say?
Yeah, well, I actually think Ten Hag should go tonight or anytime.
Trust me.
I came on this show in September and I said they should go after they were beat 3-1 by Brighton at home. And because I knew since then that I mean, everything about him, his communication's bad, his tactics are bad, his man management's bad, his recruitment's bad. Everything that he does is bad.
Yep,
So,
everything.
everything. There's not one positive. Like,
No.
he's the worst manager post Fergie. I mean, and this idea that he hasn't been backed, some people, he's been back. He's got 450 million. Every player he wanted, he got. Fair enough, he wanted De Jong, but if De Jong doesn't want to come, you can't get him. He wanted Keane, he didn't want to come, but he got 450 million. Every player he wanted rid of, he got rid of. Sancho, Ronaldo, De Gea, and funny those players, Alanga. Funny those players that have left have went on to do a lot, like really good. Sancho Champions League final, Ronaldo's doing well, Alanga's doing well.
Yeah, everyone. It's true.
Yeah, everyone
Sabitzer,
that leaves.
Sancho, you know.
Yeah, they're all doing well. But it's funny, in his signings, there's not one signing he's made that's turned out well. Fair enough, Martinez and Onana probably will turn out well, but he spent 450 million and not one signing's done well. That's ridiculous.
No.
I mean, so for me, I bring in Tuchel at the end of the season. I would sack Ten Hag tonight, bring in anyone for the next 3 or 4 games because I can't see us winning any of them. I mean, Arsenal could be 3 or 4 now.
You know what? If we get beat big, if we get smacked up by Arsenal, I think that's when the tide could change, you know. I really do, you know. If we get smacked up, I think that's when everyone's going to snap, you know. They're going to be like, nah, this is it, man. 4-0 and then maybe a 4-5-0 in succession. Yeah, man.
Yeah, has to go.
Yeah, have to go now, bro. Now, you know. So
that's another thing. He deserves it. I think he is a good manager, and maybe in 5 or 10 years he could come to a club like United. But I just think, I mean, the amount of times he's been smashed up 4 or 5-0 this season, that's a bit of a big flaw.
But the thing
in
is,
his game.
the thing is with him though, I agree with you. He doesn't have like a when it's time to shut up shop, he can shut up shop. But I think for me, man, they've not recruited well, man. Theirs has come from their board. When they sold Caicedo and McAllister, they got Beleba and a 20-year-old kid, and then they got someone else in there, man. It weren't going to work. It would not work for any team if they lost them 2 in there. So I think for me, he's been harshly done by. Don't get me wrong. You know, the results haven't been great, but I still think, though, when you look at it, they're still not finishing badly. You know, they could still finish above us, I think. You know, I don't know.
Yeah, they could. I think
still, exactly. You know, they're not far away from us. So they can still end strong. You know?
Yeah, look at Chelsea somehow above United. And
I know.
Had what, I mean, that's just ridiculous. And this is Ten Hag's second season. I mean, his first season was okay, but
it was okay.
This season, it was okay, but realistically, a big club like Man United, we should be going for the league every year. I mean, we're excited about an FA Cup final that we have absolutely no chance of winning. Not a hope.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Real Madrid, Barcelona, Bayern, all these big clubs, Man City, PSG, they're all winning the leagues every year, challenging for the Champions League. We can't even challenge for anything. We can't even challenge for 6th.
Nope. Not even that, bro. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So we'll find out, man. Any last things you want to say before we move to the next caller?
No, well, I would just say Tuchel, bring him in, and fair enough, his recruitment, I would say, pick the players for him because he's not great at recruitment either. But I think Tuchel would be a good step.
Yeah, just for the meantime, and then go from there.
Yeah.
All right, man. Big up,
Bye-bye.
Gary, and we'll catch up next time, man. Big up.
All right.
Big up to you, man. Big up to Salim for the super chat. Big up Saeed TV, sick concept for a show, giving more fans a voice, man. Big up, man. Always, man. Big up to you, man. Big up from Lee Gunner Rolls, brought me here. Yeah, man. Big up to Lee Gunner, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to him always, man. Let's bring on Michael Bower. Michael Bower, how are you, my friend?
What's up, Saeed?
I'm not too bad. How are you, man?
Big up. Almost 100K, man. Been here.
Come on, we're nearly there. We're nearly there, bro. Big up to you, man. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, bro, man. What you want to say, man? I heard you got a lot of work upstairs. I seen you in the private chat, man. What are you telling me?
Oh, man. It's going to get bad, man. It's going to get really bad. Because for me, to be honest, my opinion, I think we need to come 8th, 9th this year. I think we need to lose to Arsenal, lose to Newcastle. I forgot who the last game is, but we need to lose all.
Brighton away.
Yeah.
Oh
my gosh, are you kidding me? Yeah. That team, That team, all those players are done for. All of them. Everybody needs to go, man. Everybody needs to go. Ten Hag too. Ten Hag has to go too. Everybody, everything has to go. But I don't know how. None of these players want to leave because their wages and everything. I don't even whatever manager we bring in, they're gonna find it really hard because none of these players are actually good. They're not even good. Rashford needs to go.
Yep.
McTominay needs to go.
Yep.
Like we haven't had a midfield. I don't even remember the last time we had a midfield since like Herrera and Pogba, since like 2016, 2017. Since then, we haven't had a midfield at all.
Nope.
Like this is probably like a lot of people have been saying this is probably like the worst season. We're probably gonna get there because if we get 8th or 9th, because what are we right now? 8th?
Yeah, 8th right now. Yeah.
So if we get 9th, 10th, oh my gosh! I think the lowest we could get is like 9th. If we go 9th and we finish 9th, this is gonna be the worst thing ever. I don't know how Ten Hag could survive that. I don't know how. I do not know how. To bring in whoever, I don't want Tuchel, to be honest. I don't.
I think everyone's got that same vibe.
I don't want Tuchel. Like I really don't like. A lot of people know like he's not a man manager. Like a lot of people were bringing up how what he did to Kim and like a lot of players in the past. He's like another Jose. I totally understand. I would love to get De Zerbi. I've been telling all my friends, me and my friends, we've been saying De Zerbi. I would love to. I love to get that because I would believe like because Dan Arnsworth worked with De Zerbi in the past.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So why wouldn't they just do that? Like, come on, the work that they did and like they could build, they could be a lot better. But I don't know what other manager they would bring in, to be honest. Like, because De Zerbi would be a long term if everybody's looking for that. Like, it's not even about like the winning, because it's more about like just being like able to compete. Man, you haven't been able to compete. I don't even remember, man. I'm being totally honest. On a consistent basis, I don't know when we actually like. It's literally since Ferguson days. No post manager we've actually been competing. Like Man City have always had Pellegrini out, that Mancini out, but they're still competing. They had those guys from then winning. Well, they'll each win one. They're still competing. But it's about the players, man. The players are absolute rubbish. All of them. Like they
need a rebuild, man.
They need a serious rebuild. But I still don't understand how these players are gonna how they're gonna sell these players. Because they're gonna get like a big loss on every player. Like they probably will sell Rashford for like 40 million. I don't even care. Just get him out. Bruno, I don't even know what you get from him. Like another 20 million. Like
nah, you ain't gonna get much from him, man. I'll be real.
Are these guys which clubs are gonna pay these guys their wages? Are they actually gonna drop their wages? Like that's like a real thing because a lot of these guys rather stay. A lot of them rather stay, and well, they have to take a cut because they didn't.
They have to take a cut. Yeah.
They have to take a cut, but still, they rather stay there instead of another club that's gonna not pay their wages most of the times. They rather just rot there. Like that's what Harry Maguire did. West Ham wanted him, but he didn't want to go because he didn't want to lower his wages. Like, come on, you'll be in a higher position now than where you are right now, right?
It's true. It's true.
But like, I don't know what manager could come in and like deal with these players. Like these players are awful. Like they're awful. I don't understand because I came to the game, West Ham, February 3rd.
Yeah,
we won 3-0. Hoyland, Garnacho scored 2. Like, I was watching that game and I was like, I don't even know, man. Like, I don't see no tactics. I don't see anything. I don't see
no vibes in it. Yeah. There's no structure.
At all. Like Eric Ten Hag has done like an awful job. His first season, like people are saying, was okay. Like, well, okay, whatever. You spend all this money, and this is what you do. Like Martinez is a good signing, and Onana is potentially going to be a good signing. Besides that, he hasn't actually made no good signings. No offense. Like people like are trying to say, oh, she should deserve like another year, but get him out today. But honestly, I think we're done with the last 3 games. I don't know, man. I wish you the best.
Big up, Michael.
Take care, man.
We'll chat soon, man. Love, yeah.
Care, man.
Big up, man. Big up to Michael Bower in the building. Get these likes up, people. We're gonna keep carrying on. Ash, is that Ash? You're on mute, my friend, I think.
Yes, Saeed. What are you telling me, bro?
Yeah, not too bad, man. How are you?
I'm all right, man. I'm just watching this shit football. I'm just getting bored on my head, bro. What kind of football are we watching?
You tell me, man. Ten Hag ball, innit? Ten Hag ball.
Some joke thing, man. And I want to ask No, why you so big on Garnacho, man? He's not even all that. He's in the media baller, man.
Bro, come on, man. Why are you not too harsh on the kid, man?
Tell me why he's so good.
Listen, I don't think he's that good, yeah, but I think for me, he's not ready yet to make the first team. And the problem is, you lot think he's ready for the first team.
I don't think he's a bench player, man.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So treat him like a bench player. So I'm saying in your head, treat him like a bench player. Right now, he's playing because the rest of them are shit. They're not consistent enough. Maybe Ahmad needs to start ahead of him. Don't get me wrong, but Ahmad's on the right. You know what I mean? He's not going to play on the left, is he?
Ahmad's okay, but obviously, come on, man. There's levels to this, man. You can't have guys like Ahmad starting for United. Come on, Saeed.
Nah, bro. I think you can, man. I think he's supremely talented. Supremely talented, man. Who would you be starting at up front then? What would be your front three?
The squad we got now?
Yeah, right now.
The all shit side. Can't score a goal, man. Can't even score a goal. Let's just get it right. They can't even score a goal against Crystal Palace. Come on, brother.
So what? You know what I mean? Obviously, Ineos right now. Are you looking at Ineos right now with a lot of like, are you cautiously optimistic? Are you thinking that they can do a good job? Because obviously they need to sack this manager ASAP, man. They can't be messing around, man.
I don't know what that guy was. Is it Brailsford? What was he watching?
Yeah, Brailsford.
What is he waiting for? He's sitting there.
I don't know, man. I don't know if they're waiting for him. Maybe they're waiting for Ineos to make a decision.
He's got Screwface sitting there watching the dead ball. And
I know. I see him, man. I see him.
Fans, yo, don't get twisted, yeah. I was annoyed sitting at home watching that shit. How are these fans clapping them and cheering them at the end of that?
No, bro. Listen, man. I don't know, man. I don't know what it is, man. I feel like for me, yeah, with the away fans, yeah, they always like that, bro. They always support. I've been to many away games, like they'll never ever like. But to be fair, they turned on the team when it was Watford. Remember Watford against United 4-1. I don't know, man. Sometimes when you're programmed to be in shit.
I'll be really decide. We rather have kept Ali on, because at least we're scoring. We're scoring goals. Yeah, at least we're scoring goals. At least we're playing counter attacking, but at least we're getting goals. We're scoring goals. Our front three, if I'm correct, we're one of the top guys that scoring goals: Martial, Rashford, and Greenwood. So you're saying Ali was so shit. What has my man done? No coach has come in before I leave it. Yeah, no coach has come in. Any top coach has come into a club here and said, I'm gonna and start playing some dead ball to get a Carabao Cup. No top coach has ever done that. No, you go to Klopp or Pep or the recent coach, even like the guy, what's the Tottenham coach? He hasn't said we're coming to win 1-0 for fucking ever, and we're gonna play and win the game, hoof the ball up and win a game. There's got to be a style, and the guys come into a club like Man United, it's a massive club, and to come in there and not know what you're doing, and then all of a sudden to say, "Oh, I'm not playing no style. We're gonna play dynamic football," and you can't even do that.
Oh, it's not dynamic though, man. That's the thing, though, man. He's kind of lying to us, isn't he? It's not really dynamic, is it? Let's be honest.
People that go and watch these games and sit there for an hour and a half.
Yeah. What's the solution? Give me your manager. You haven't said your manager. Who would you bring in?
I like De Zerbi, I like his style. I like his, because what I like about him is he's got meaty ballers, but they're playing out the skin. They're playing good football.
Yes.
What's the last game? Man City versus Brighton. For the first 20 minutes, they were giving Man City a game.
Yep.
Even though they've got so many injuries, when this bold throw talks about injuries, they've got so many injuries. Yeah, they're down the bomb. The pressure's not the same, but they're still playing good football. The fans are getting entertained. You understand? We're not winning nothing. Won anything, side? Are we going to win anything this season?
Well, listen, I never want to say we're not winning the FA Cup, but it's looking slim, the chances. It's slim.
Chances are.
There's a chance, but it's slim. Very, very slim.
It's like the summer in England, isn't it? It's a slim chance you're going to get us a good one.
Yeah, no, this week only. So,
you ain't won nothing. You ain't put a football, and you ain't done anything. So what are you doing here? That's the question.
Yeah. Now you facts. Listen, Ash.
Brother.
We'll chat soon, man. Where you from, by the way? You from Leeds?
Nah, I'm from Cov,
Cov, okay, big up, man. They must have been gutting, man. Coventry.
Yeah. I don't follow. I don't like. I've been supporting United from day dot because I like the way they played. You get me?
Yeah.
I don't watch. I've stopped watching for the last few games. I've seen the highlights. You with me?
Nah, bro. You're not the first one, man. A lot of people are like that, man. So don't worry, man. But you know what I mean? We'll catch up anyway, man. Big up Ashton, man. Love for having
And pick up man. I like the contact you're doing, and you know
what?
Yeah,
no, I appreciate it.
Let these mans know that bigging up Ten Hag, you know, that Tyrone and whatnot.
Yeah, no, man, them talking it. We'll chat again, man. Next week, we'll find out what they're saying, innit? After we get beat by Arsenal, we'll find out what they're saying. You know what I'm saying? So, big up, though, man. We'll catch up soon, yeah? Big up, bro. Big up, big up, big up. Let's bring on Monty. Monty, you good, man?
Hey, Saeed, how are you?
Yeah, man, not too bad. Are you the one that super chats, innit? Big up,
Yes,
man.
yes. I am the one in the super threads. I follow all of you guys. You know, I've been following since you guys, started the channels. You know, you, United View, everyone. You know. So,
come on, man. Nah, appreciate it, man.
Yeah. I'm going. You know, I unsubscribed to that other. You know what I'm talking about. You know, the goldfish.
We know, man.
Man, that he hurts my head, man. So literally. So you get me? I'm in Chicago area. You know, so I actually this I got from the mega store. I saw Arsenal, Man U Arsenal in August 22, you know, when we beat them 3-1.
Oh yeah, Anthony goal. Yeah.
Anthony scored on the debut, man. And there's a website you go through, to buy the tickets, and all that stuff. Man, damn, that ticket cost me £250. So
yeah.
So but yeah, with this this Ten Hag stuff, like when I was listening to, the Mandem talk yesterday, when listening to Ty and everyone, and all that stuff. And they said, like we can give this, with the new regime, we can give this, him like 6 more months and all that stuff. And I'm like, then you are pretty much writing another season off. Why? Like we already wrote this season off. Then you want to write another season off, like, especially for a club like us, like writing seasons off like this, doesn't sound right to me.
Nope.
And the biggest thing I want, this, Ten Hag to go is like, he just didn't do the basics right this whole season. This whole season, like how we were talking about, starting on, one Bissaka as a left back, like that brother, like, can't even touch the thing with his left foot, so why he's like on the left back?
Trust me, man. But he keeps changing it, man. He's confused, man. 1 minute he's better on the right, 1 minute he's better on the left, and then man, it's jarring, man.
I mean, like at least Dallo can cross with his left foot, like even he can hit with his left foot. Like one Bissaka, I've never seen him, I think, kick a ball with his left foot, So like why he's on the left back? I'm thinking things like that, like you said, like you got Casemiro there, then I still cannot figure out up to this day why we signed Mount. It absolutely made zero sense.
Still, I don't know.
Still, I don't know. Like, bro. And I would like Liverpool got like someone like what I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying we should have signed Endo or something. Like they got in for like 10 million, 15 million, rather than wasting that 60 million on like Mount. You could somebody like that. And another thing I was thinking actually yesterday, we sold Fred for 8 million something.
Yeah.
And we paid the same fee for Amrabat, and he's on loan. And I don't think he has played more, like total area, like 80 minutes for us or something like that, I just, if you think, literally, it's just so, things like that, so, yep. When, I really, that video you play, when your show ends, that is just so funny, but he's actually saying the right thing, with all those, Marcel and Ty,
lost cause, man. Marcel,
man, I just like for the coach, like we were discussing, I was thinking too, like obviously De Zerbi, everyone, liking that too. I like him too, so like exactly, like we need someone to just build a base for like a year or two, and when they talk about, even with FFP stuff, the lost season we had in 21-22 will not be considered next year. So we don't have to, like how it's a 3-year period with FFP2, so that goes away too, so we can actually spend money, but and I'm okay with like how sometimes you will say like bring that Ashford in, because he might cost you 10 million, but he will actually save you almost 20 million or something, when you do those smart deals. That's the biggest thing. Like Anthony fee went from 40 million to 85 million. So we paid, more than double for what he was actually worth. So if somebody like Ashworth is in place, he would never let that happen.
Never, because they would have a structure, man. They would have a recruitment plan that, we don't go above this kind of like, threshold. You see what I mean? So
Yeah,
it
but
wouldn't be,
exactly. Like, hey, because they know, even other clubs would know. Like now we are talking with someone competent. Not like those murder madness craziness. We were doing past few years. They, even the other clubs would know they are talking with someone credible. And then they deal with you accordingly. Stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, like like if we were talking about Ahmad, right? So like I don't know what Anthony must have his nudes or something. Like he plays him every, or in the beginning, like I really think Ahmad should have not sometime I think should have not scored that goal against Liverpool. What I don't want is
not cover the pitch.
What I don't want is like like let's say you win the FA Cup. And then he gets like, on the basis of that he gets like next season. That should never come into play if we win. Or sometime, I think last year winning that, when yesterday when in the Mandem talk, I think you guys raised a very good question about win percentages. When people talk about, now they don't talk anymore those win percentage, guys, but they don't tell you last year we had 2 cup runs, right? Carabao Cup and FA Cup. Every game we played at home up until the final. We pretty much had all the draws at home, right? Last year. So that really inflated those, that win percentage for him, and we played all the shit teams until the final.
That's a good point, I didn't really see it like that, That's mad.
Yeah,
That's
people don't
crazy.
think like that. They like, that really inflated that win percentage. Like we played like 70-odd games last year, And half of those games were, like in Carabao Cup and FA Cup, and we were playing all the shit teams, and we had all the home draws.
Yeah.
So people don't,
Monty,
think
big
about
up,
that.
man. Big up, Monty, man. I'm gonna try squeeze some people in. There's 8 minutes left of the show, so I'm gonna try squeeze a couple
Just
of people.
wanted to ask you one thing. Do you have membership for your channel? Because I was trying to find yesterday.
Yeah. I'll someone put it in the chat if you can, man. It's in the description. But yes, if you just press a join button, there should be a link on the bottom. If
I don't know, I was trying to find it yesterday. I could not. So if someone can put the link, I would love to join, as a member. So
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. I'll put it in the link now, man. Monty, big up to you for coming on, man.
Yeah, thank you, brother. Thank you, Ben. Good luck for 100K. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely, man. Big up, man. Listen, people, we've got 7 minutes left here. I'm gonna try and squeeze in a couple of people. Let's bring on Alex. Alex, how are you, mate? If you're all good?
Big up, man, for bringing me on. All good.
Yeah, not too bad, man. Where you from?
Chicago.
Chicago as well, right? Local. So you must be local with my man then, yeah?
Yeah.
Big up, man. What do you want to say, bro? What do you want to say? You got about 2 minutes, yeah?
Okay. I'm going to try and condense everything that I want to say into 2 minutes, but...
Come on, let's do it.
A bunch of people have been talking about wanting this like long-term manager thing. I don't get that at all.
Yeah.
Like, why is everybody trying to look for the next long-term thing when we should just look short-term until we find somebody that can actually win us the big honors instead of trying to? I feel like we're almost trying to put the cart before the horse.
That's a good analogy. Can't lie.
We see this all the time. The other thing was Nagy mentioning 4 years for every manager. You look at a team like Liverpool, they on average kept their managers 4 years. And what did they win from? Basically from their last Premier League title in the, what was it, 90, 89, 90, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
So Klopp, like, I don't get this idea that we want to keep managers longer. We're like, we almost have this cult of the manager where we just think just because we had Sir Alex for so long that we just want to keep them instead of just being ruthless as a club. And we keep looking at top 4. I don't know when this mentality happened with our club where we just started looking, let's just get top 4 the first year instead of saying, because I think
it comes from the club though as well, man. The fact that they just want Champions League football money and stuff like that, man.
I just wish the fan base would be a little bit more demanding with that too, because I feel like sometimes we're just way too light, both on managers and players. I feel like we just accept mediocrity almost. Too much.
It's crazy, man. Alex, I'm gonna get some more people in, but thank you for coming on, man. And next time we'll speak on for long, man. Big up, man, from Chicago, man. Big up. Let's bring on Bougie, I think it is Bougie. Bougie B. You're on mute, my bro. You got about 2 minutes, bro. You got about 2 minutes starting now.
It's gonna be shorter than that. Hey, why am I having so echo?
Can't hear you, bro. Can you not hear him in the chat, people? Go on, say that again.
Look like I'm having echoes. You can hear me now?
No, I think it's the echo coming. Come back. I'm gonna come back to you in a minute. Yeah, try sort the echo out. I'll come back to you. Yeah, big up, bro. I'll come back to you. Let me bring on Wrap Up Heaven. What are you saying, bro?
What's good? You good? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro. What are you saying, man?
Yeah, man. I respect your channel. The Man Them Talk is one of our favorite shows, man.
Come on, man. Nah, that's what we're doing, man. We'll do that, man. It's franchise show. It's called a franchise show now, man.
For real.
Come on.
For real. But you know when I lost it with Ten Hag?
Go on.
It was basically when he said he's not going to play the Ajax star, I knew it was done from then.
Yeah, bro.
We all said, yeah, we want Ten Hag because of the possession-based football.
Yep.
And then he went for results instead of putting his philosophy, and he just cowed. He just became a coward and just thought, oh no. I'm gonna try and do a hybrid thing, and it's just falling to pieces. It's just
it's not working, is it? It's not working, man. It's sad, bro, because we were all Ten Hag in, man, and it's just not worked out, has it? You know what I mean? Let's be honest, man.
And the thing is, you can want a manager to do well, but there has to be a baseline level you don't drop.
Yeah,
it's gone beyond that now.
Yeah.
He's making Ollie look like some sensational manager now.
But people are saying, bring Ollie back and that. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. Give me your quickly your manager you bring in.
This is gonna sound a bit mad, yeah, but
go for it.
You remember when you were saying about the Girona manager?
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched a few of his games. Yeah, like there's a few of them. I think he's a cold manager. For the players he has, the no name players.
No.
He knows how to coach. But
No.
I don't think we're gonna get him anyway. That's a pipe dream. I don't think we're
No.
gonna get him. But what I want Ineos to do is I'd rather Ineos get an unknown manager that nobody knows, but fits the philosophy that they want. So if it's a no-name manager, I'd rather take that than take Southgate or Tuchel or even De Zerbi. But I think De Zerbi is the best bet.
So you know what it is? Yeah, exactly. Because at the end of the day, with Ten Hag, everyone kept thinking about the Ajax football. Whereas this one now, you don't really have any kind of clout and whatnot. But listen, Wrap Up Heaven. I'm gonna get people on. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get more people on. Big up, bro. Yeah, big up, bro. Love. Let me bring in working. You there, bro?
Saeed, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah, not too bad, man. Not too bad. How are you, man? You got about 2 minutes,
Good.
yeah?
Yeah. I first thing I want to say, I think lots of good opinions shared, and I think it's really interesting to hear everyone's different thoughts on the situation.
Absolutely.
I want to give a couple just positive. People are saying, there's nothing positive.
Go for it. Go
positives I would give. Number one is he's brought through youth.
Yep.
Right? And people aren't respecting the fact that, we've had such a negative season. We have results-wise.
Yeah.
But we have half the lineup are teenagers. Right? And
it's
to be expected. Garnacho is a kid. Mainu's a kid. Even if you look at the lineup last game, I mean, we had Casemiro and Evans playing center back. We couldn't progress the ball forward. It's no surprise the result, right? And so the season has been what it's been because of injuries and the inability to play the way we want to play. The point I would make that people are really neglecting when we go, we don't have a style of play. I think it was pretty clear why we signed Mount and how he wants to play. We want to play with 2 number 10s. We want to play with a box midfield. You need to be able to have a rotation. And the players, when we don't have Martinez, when we don't have Shaw, when we don't have Mount healthy, we can't play.
Is that a bad thing though as well? Because you can't adapt as well. I think for me that's also something that other managers have been able to do. Adapt, and he hasn't done that and adapt. You see.
Yeah, but the problem is we don't have the squad depth, and that's not on Ten Hag. That's on the club for the past couple of years. We don't. I mean, if you were to compare, like, people are going, okay, like if you were to compare City and Liverpool, you know, if
No, they're the exception. City, Liverpool, Arsenal, I think they're not on our league. But if you're looking at the likes of Tottenham,
yeah, but if that's where we're trying to get to, if that's where we're trying to get to, we want guys like Mount on the bench. We want players who are 50, 60 million.
Depends on the quality though as well. That wasn't a good recruitment. Mount really on the whole. Was he gonna narrow the gap, Mason Mount?
Well, I mean, it's tough to say. He's been injured all year, so it's unfair to say, right? Like, this is Shaw's because of the injuries, right? And so since the beginning of the season, when Martinez was hurt and Mount got hurt, that was it right there before Champions League. And it sucked, but we knew what was going to happen. And it's been rough, but the reality is like, we don't have, like, if Rashford, for example, who's had a horrible season, he's not been doing well. Garnacho's been given the opportunity, and he's done relatively well, all things considering, like, first full season in the Prem as a teenager. But that's the levels you're going to get. Like, this is where the team is at, right? And same for Manu. As good as Manu's been, and he's been unbelievable, he's a kid. And then we have who are the support roles? We have Eriksson, who's aging and isn't at the level. We have Amrabat, who was bought because we needed a DM. We've had multiple signings.
Even Amrabat, look at the Amrabat, 10 million. You know, he's sanctioned on. That's not good enough.
But also think, I mean, no disagreements. And Amrabat's been poor, but when did we buy Amrabat? We bought him in the couple weeks into the season as a last ditch signing to fill in a role because we didn't have a backup DM because Casemiro got hurt, and then we signed him as a loan as a last minute to try to save something. He's not at the level, and
I agree.
it's not good enough. There's no doubt. I mean, Amrabat's not good enough, but this is where the club is at, and people are acting like we should be doing better, but it's like we have teenagers playing. We don't have the squad depth. We're at the beginning of our rebuild. We're at what people are talking about, how it's like we need to restart over. We're at that beginning right now. It's going to take years for the rebuild. For by the time Garnacho's 23, Manu's 23, 80% of the squad's gone. We have Ineos in full control. We get multiple summers of transfers. That's when we'll be competitive again. And,
big up working.
That's just the
I've got to wrap it up there. Thank you. Honestly, thank you for the positive outlook, man. It's good to have different opinions. So thank you for your comments, man. And we'll catch up soon, man. Big up.
You bet.
Big up.
Thanks, Saeed.
Big up, Mr. Joshi, for becoming a member of the channel. And also Monty as well. Big up for becoming a member of the channel. Listen, the last couple of people, just give me your manager and then we're gonna wrap it up. Noah, give me your manager. Who do you want in before we wrap up? Just give me a name, bro, please. I know we couldn't get you in. Next time you'll be the first person because we couldn't get you in, man. It's been busy.
Listen, to be honest, I don't know what to say to answer this question because
give me one name. Give me one name. De Zerbi or Tuchel?
It's hard to predict whether if it's Roberto Di Bessi or Thomas Tuchel. I just have to be careful because if we bring, let us say, if we say Thomas, Robert Di Bessi next season, right?
Yeah.
Do you think I can trust the process with the new manager? No, I can't.
Yeah.
That's the main issue because the board needs to be careful with that.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. And the most worry thing that Sergio Marquez, I know he hired Omar Baradan, every single one of them. I know they need to work some of the situations for our club, even the stadiums, even the training grounds, everything. But
Give me a name. Give me a name, Noah, please, because I'm gonna wrap this up. Give me a name, please.
All right. I'll give you Roberto Di Bessi. That's all I can say.
Okay. Noah, big up.
Anyway,
love for coming on.
you.
We'll catch up next time, yeah? Big up, bro. Listen, guys, I know people have come into the stream late. Big up Tobes, I see you. Bougie B, I'll get your name. He says Deserby there. Big up Deserby. Big up to you. Peter.
Yo, my guy, how are you?
Give me a name, bro. Give me a name before we wrap up, bro.
Hansi Flick.
Hansi Flick. Big up. Next time I'll get you on first, yeah? Big up, bro. Big up, big up. Listen, people, what a stream. Love and guidance. Big up to everyone who called in today. I think it's better we have the 5 minutes because, like I said, we haven't even got people in, you know, and we've been going on for 2 hours and 15 minutes. And I hardly had a break in between, you know what I mean? We just kept going from caller to caller. So big up everyone who called in. After the video finishes, let me know who was the best caller. For me, I think it was that guy called Mr. King, bro. I'll be real with you. Mr. King, I think he is. I think he was the best caller of the night. And maybe Omar was good as well. And a couple of others, man. So, yeah, man, let me know who your best caller is. We're going to raid. I think, is Flawless live, people? I think Flawless is live, isn't it? Let's raid Flawless. Go over to Flawless's channel, Sarcasm City TV. 16 out of 10 raid. 16 out of 10 raid. I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Take care. Peace.